Are we streaming? Is this live? Oh, there we go. That seems
very low bitrate.
Wait, that's 4K, right?
Yeah, that's what it looks like on a 1080p monitor. That's what 4K looks like.
Yeah, you got to get a better monitor.
Yeah. I think it should be coming through a little cleaner. Why is that so bad?
It looks slightly better now.
Oh, yeah,
Hi,
there we go.
Prashant.
Hey, Prashant's here. What? You have a new player? I hope you find a team. You can be the sixth on your team. On whatever your team is, you can be the sixth. Nope.
First 5v5 of the season,
Yes,
off to a
working
very, very smooth, seamless start.
Yeah, it's doing
Almost like we
great.
never stopped.
Almost.
How
Oh. Yeah,
you
well,
doing, Charles?
everyone's getting back. I'm good, Krim. How are you?
I'm good.
You've been traveling around, I assume, for the holiday?
It's in LA.
Yeah.
Back here for New Year's.
It's
Saw
exciting.
Fish at Madison Square Garden.
Fish? They're
Yeah.
still alive?
Oh, they are still alive.
They're still alive. Still jamming.
I don't think they ever stopped. I don't think they know how to.
What does Fish sound like these days? Because when I was in college,
Yeah.
it was like the heyday of Fish. Maybe a little bit after the heyday, but like still.
I was like, you weren't in
definitely-
college in the 90s.
I
know you're a little bit older and you look.
I
but
was
not-
in college. I graduated in college in 2002, 2001.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Oh,
a
so
little
you
bit
were in
after.
college.
Yeah, a little bit after. Obviously, the full heyday, but it was still like a certain kind of dude that was.
It's a little
what they
bit
were into.
because it's like those same dudes, but they like mostly grew up and like,
Ah.
and some of them entered society in a productive way.
That's not good for a band.
Oh no, I'm talking about the fans.
Oh, the fans.
It's the same,
Okay.
same Ford.
So it's a bunch of like dads at those things.
Yeah,
now,
but there's
right?
also like younger people
a lot of
who like want to
flannel,
do drugs. Yeah,
a lot of flannel, a lot of vests.
yeah. There's
Ooh, vests.
there's some like lots of Patagonia.
Oh yeah, that makes
Tons
sense.
of Patagonia.
That makes sense.
Um,
Is it still mostly like a rural college town thing?
no, I mean they did 4 nights at Madison Square Garden.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's impressive.
It's a
Did they actually have a set list, or did they just play
No, they just
for
play. They just
5 hours straight?
like
No.
they'll play, they'll finish a song, and then they'll like talk about it on stage for a while. Like, oh, what should we
Nice.
play next? And then they play again.
Just play whatever they want. All right, well, we have a game here going.
Oh, do
To
we?
Pay Respects, queened by Richard Chan, the Quicksand Boy himself. And they're up against Speed Bumps, which has a couple of new players, although I don't know if Jack counts as a new player anymore. But I definitely don't recognize whoever is on Chex, Blue Waffles. But Sam's queening that, so a very accomplished queen. And Sarah Greenwood and Alex also have played a lot of this game, so this should be interesting.
Pretty ferocious berry battle. Only 2 to go for Speed Bumps, 3 to go for Pay Respects.
Yeah, but Pay Respects is, Pay Respects is up on Warriors. Ooh, nice little swoop in there. That was Brian Kang.
Cost him a berry.
That's okay. One more kill on that Blue Queen, and it's over. But one more
One more
berry.
berry and it's
Can
over.
Waffles get it in? Oh, no,
Oh, he
Waffles
did
gets
it.
it in.
He did
There
it.
you go. And Speed Bumps
Such
is going to...
patience.
Yeah, very good patience there. And Speed Bumps, I should turn the notches on.
That'd be good.
Yeah, we want to actually track these things. We're a real professional outlet. If you're watching and you're from, 10 Gig or Red Bull, throw us some money.
If you're the one person currently watching.
Yeah, if it's Mr. Red Bull, Mr. Bull,
Jason Redrick Bull.
Redrick Bull, we could, just throw some money. Maybe we'll get professional. But money first. We're definitely not getting professional before the money.
No, absolutely not.
No way.
I wanted to rename my team. Is it too late to rename my team? Our team has a
Yes.
great name created by Brian McFadden, but I want to rename my team Fred Bull.
Red Bull.
Fred Bull, yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe next time. I'll do it next time, yeah.
Next time. We are waiting for these two teams to choose their next map.
Oh, we have a. Is that a queen switch on gold?
It is Andrew Wilkening stepping on as Richard Richan steps off the team entirely.
Yep.
Wilkening is going to step on. He is backed up by a couple of new players, including the two gentlemen at the ends. I don't know their names. Brian Kang, as it looks like, playing Speed Warrior, and Casey, who I don't know what scene she's from, Chattanooga, Right, her shirt says Chattanooga. That should have been.
That should have been a tip-off, yeah.
She'll be playing Abs, so this should be a good fight. So both teams with 2 new players, a kind of experienced but still growing player, and 2 elites. So this should be interesting.
Nice even matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Some nice competitive
Ooh,
games
nice
for the
bouncing
newer
there in the
players.
middle
Oh, yeah.
between Wilkening and Sam.
Some
Very
mid-air
unorthodox.
50-50.
Yeah, very unorthodox air battle there. We are not, by the way, playing on the latest builds where the queen bump was fixed. So shenanigans still rule the day. Queens are still nerfed and have to worry about warriors the way they should. Wow. Okay, blue team gets completely wiped. The blue team just got completely wiped. Although the gold warriors allow at least one warrior to come out of that left-hand gate. They're going to get a pincer on another. Ooh, Hossam a warrior, but they're going to get
Gold's
abs
wiped.
out. And now gold is wiped, so there you go.
No, they got one. They got one right there.
Yeah, and that is someone whose name I do not
Shax.
know.
Yeah.
Carl, maybe? Is that Carl? There's a Carl wandering around. Ooh, wow. Andrew Wilkening just diving below the entire blue team. None of them takes a shot at him.
If it works, it works.
It does. And it looks like this game is mostly stabilized. The snail is kind of going back and forth a little bit more mileage there for blue team.
Yeah, just
than
about
for
to exit
gold.
the tunnel there.
But it seems like gold has slowed it down. If you can stop it from going out of the tunnel, that does help a lot in the long run.
Once it gets under that warrior gate, it starts to become an issue.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it shouldn't. It says 5v5 Fridays right here. Oh, that's weird. Oop.
Nice one, Charles.
Look, first the money, then the professionalism.
It does say KQ NYC.
You're right. Hold on, everybody.
Meanwhile, blue has made some real good snail progress as Sam takes out Andrew Wilkening, takes away gold's first queen life. Gold trying to get maybe a little bit of a pullback on the snail. As Andrew Wilkening goes down again, though, that's going to be tough. He's down to last life very quickly. Blue up to 3 warriors. Both teams have their full complements of warriors out, and as I say that, gold checks gets taken away. Or not gold checks, I'm sorry. That was someone else.
Whoever
it was.
And there we go. Nice little lip in from
That was Sarah.
Sarah Greenwood, the immaculate Sarah Greenwood, and that means Speed Bumps is going to take it 2-0 to start this tournament out. All right, we have Wrong Hole Rob on gold. You can throw your own J on blue.
That's me.
Alex, can you run this? Just put the team names in there.
Yes. Yeah. Hello, everybody. I'm the one on the boards this time. Hopefully, I'll remember how this works. Shut down the stream immediately. Okay. All right, let's see. So, Speed Bumps 2-0. Pay respects. Lost their first game, but it's strangely a 7-on-5 situation. So, I don't know how that worked out. So let's, okay, just testing some things out. Okay. 2, 1. Great, perfect. Okay. And then let's. Who's next? Gold is Deviation, and blue is Team B. Is that how that works? Pretty sure that's how it works. All right, we did it. I think that if it's number 2. Oh wait, no, it's nope. Hole. Wrong Hole Rob, which is a great name. Versus you can throw your own J. Save it. Save it. This is really entertaining, just watching someone run the boards and explain everything they're doing. there's anybody watching, and that's okay. I'll just turn this into my personal ASMR stream, and then you'll all see. Just start tapping on nail polish and crinkling paper, but Killer Queen commentary. All right, let's start it up. Wrong hole Rob on gold. You can throw your own J on blue. Rob's Queen versus, let's see. All right. Richard is not looking great for wear. He's a little tired. I'm surprised he made it out tonight. Honestly, he should go on sleep, but all right, game's starting. Let's see what we got here. Okay, center given up to Throne J. Already, Wrong hole Rob is down 1 life and lost 2 gates. So, not looking great for them, but the game is still young. Wrong hole Rob's team is now finally getting up some warriors to equalize ledge guarding on Rob's side, although I will say that Throne J is already up on berries. But they have 2 speeds going at each other, so they're used to even on speeds, but right now... Huh? Yeah. So far, seems like Throne J is running away with the berry game very slowly but surely. Snail hasn't been touched yet. Queen has lost gates to gold, but cutting them back a little bit. And a pretty steady, easy kill there for Throne J. 2 berries left. It looks like the victory is going to go their way unless they screw up royally, although there's going to be a lot of ledge guarding on blue side, although they just got, yep, and that's it. Victory to Throne J. But, you know, it's a night full of surprises, so you never know what could come of this situation. Got some new folks. Richard, want to join me on the microphone? No.
I'm bad.
That's no, you don't have to.
I'm just watching. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's totally fine. I was saying, I'm surprised you didn't just immediately leave and go to sleep.
I only had 3 hours of sleep.
I thought it was 1 hour.
It was 1 hour, then I got home and napped for 2 hours.
Nap for 2 hours. Oh, gosh, Richard. I see you pacing around. I'm just like, you look like you need help. You need a bed and some water. Like, yeah, right, exactly. Okay, so looks like Throne J is running berries and missed the top berry on Wrong hole Rob there. Top 2 berries on Throne J, and missed that top berry. People, like I'm gonna, watch me miss top berries. Playing on an intensive team tonight, I think. Hopefully things don't get a little too crazy. But yeah, berry running, speeds on ledge guard, preventing Wrong hole Rob from pulling in berries. I'm just going to refer to teams rather than people because it's just easier that way. I'm also this close to inviting the 2 new people over just to help me on the commentary booth because I'm smooth like that. Almost top berries for Jay, but things are slowing down a little bit on the berry front. Nobody's running any semblance of a snail as a counter strategy yet. I wonder. Seems to be a slow night for snail running. Bumped warrior out of the way. Oh, bump out. Still got the berry in the hive. Drew, join me. I see that you are now no longer shackled.
I'm not shackled.
How would that feel?
Is spectacular.
Oh.
Rehab. Rehab started this week.
Good. Congratulations.
I am on 2 feet again. It's exceptionally
You
heavy.
can wash your foot.
Oh my god! You have no idea how much you miss the little things like
Right.
not limping.
Yeah.
All right, 2 berries left, huh?
Yeah. 2 berries.
2 berries, no snail,
No snail on either side so far in either map.
and we're down to 1 queen on gold.
Yes.
Rob, I saw Rob threw himself at a bad J earlier. I think he's got to get warmed up still.
Yeah. In general, it just seems to be slipping away from him as the game gets into it. Like, it's that objective creep that just
Yeah.
eats away at you. But it's good.
Right?
Are you up?
I may be.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm with Prashant. Is he up next?
I'm not sure. But anyway, congratulations to. Can throw your own J there.
Right.
Next up is Deviation and Team B, right?
All right, Deviation on gold, Team B on blue. Team B is whoever came in and didn't give me a name for their team. So
Oh, that's
that's
really good.
the team you're on, Team B.
All right, fantastic.
Bewong and Prashant.
So that is.
Oh, I'm best Prashant. So let's go.
There we go. Wrong hole Rob
Let's
is
find out. Is that us? I don't know. Let's
to
go.
submit the scores. Fantastic. All right.
Okay, it's probably him. All right, I gotta go.
Okay,
Been a pleasure.
that's okay. I might rope Wilk into this. Wow. Wow. Do you want it, sir? Do you want to explain your comments to the Killer Queen audience of 1?
Nope.
Fair enough. This is not a press conference. You would do well at a Killer Queen press conference. I feel like you.
Yeah, I would do really
You
well.
would like.
Holy cow. Yeah, I would listen to the mic and be like, I'm too close.
Yeah, you're posted up a little too hard.
Yeah, I know.
I would. Which mic? Oh, I wish I knew which mic you were. Could pull you down a little bit, but I'm not gonna mess with the boards right now.
We could do back. Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome.
Yeah, we went out and we tried our hardest, and it just wasn't enough today. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna review the tapes, and
So explain to me how
We'll be
you have
back.
7 people on your team.
we have 6.
Oh,
Yeah, common misconception.
okay.
A lot of people out here saying like, oh, they've got 7 people. You know, how do they make that work? No, we're nothing special. You know, we got 6 people, but you know, we make it work
Now,
just like everybody else.
according to regulation, that is not. There's nothing against the rules that you can't have more than 5 people.
Yeah,
on a team.
in 5v5 there are no rules except for the one where you can't queen sub, and no one tells you it until you do it, and then you get shouted at by everyone. I'm not bitter. I'm actually quite bitter. Yeah,
Yeah.
I am.
Um,
I tried to sub into queen for a team. So the rule is if your queen is not present and we need to start,
yes.
someone from your team's like original roster must step up to the queen spot.
Right, and then someone else can sub in from outside, but they can
But they
only.
cannot
but
queen.
they cannot queen.
Yeah. So there are no queen substitutions.
Right.
Like external queen substitutions.
Right.
I don't. It's very arbitrary to me.
The queen exception.
No. I mean, I understand that like you don't want everyone to queen. There's almost certainly social dynamics, I imagine, accountable for this.
Right.
This rule, because everybody wants to queen, so you don't want one person to queen all the time.
Right.
So
Yeah. Or do you not?
for the meek out there, I believe the Bible said
yeah.
something about inheriting the queen stick.
Although
So
I think my cup. That's the one right there. Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, you were saying about Bibles.
Yeah. Oh no, something about the meek inheriting the queen stick or something.
Right. Yes.
I think our rule does well to facilitate that, bring us closer to God's kingdom.
Right. I think a lot of the game, the culture of the game, is built around ownership of teams. Like queens seem to be given the credit of the name and the team commanding, which they made. I mean, maybe that's a great thing. Maybe that's not. But I definitely for a long time thought of
You're just pointing out the
Teams.
trend.
teams as the queen and then everyone else,
Yeah, I hate that.
which is not great.
I'm committed to that being a bad thing and something
Yeah.
we should rectify.
Okay, so now we're watching the game.
Guess so.
I refer to only team names because I don't want to worry about getting people's names wrong.
Well,
So
So to that point,
Yeah.
I think let me do like a quick scan again.
yeah, do it.
I can
do it.
almost nail this whole crew here.
Yeah.
On BVH from left to right, I believe that is Jess, and then Drew, Brian Lee,
Yes.
Ben Mills, and that's the one I don't know.
Right, that's okay.
It might no. I'm just gonna skip over. I'm sorry, man. In the white hoodie,
Mm-hmm.
on gold stripes it is.
Yeah.
But great job running that Barian. Team B, of course, I know all these chaps. Actually, I don't know the one on the end. That is Andres, Biwong, Prashant, Drew, Sandquist, and again, I don't know the one in red. Cool. That was fun.
Yeah.
I liked not being able to hear us.
That's
Yeah, it's somewhere upstream, I guess.
these cables are
On the
not
fritz.
spry.
Not spry. I feel like so. I want to use the word spry a lot more than I do, but I feel like it has a connotation like it must be used with regard to age.
Right. That's the common association. But
I think it's part of the definition, though. I remember
Right,
looking this
yeah.
up because I was like, I want to say spry, but it doesn't feel right, and because it wasn't right, and I'm a smart man.
educated.
Subtle brag.
I mean, look at our glasses. That's how you
We
know.
have they can't. There's no cam for us.
I didn't make this. I didn't make
I'm
this
also
setup.
observant.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You know what? I'm totally okay with that.
are you ready for this? This is a streamer's secret. That was I believe the. Actually, I have no idea who just won that.
Yeah, me neither. That's not
Shit.
great.
Charles, who just won game one? Do you know which team won game one? I feel like it was gold too. So just chalk it up to
Okay.
the gold team. And if they don't walk
Yeah.
off after they win, it's
Right.
fine.
Yeah.
Uh,
Deduction.
This is the secret.
Yeah.
The secret is to
Okay. Great.
demount the mic and lean back and enjoy yourself.
Yeah. I like choking the stand. You know, it feels good.
Yeah, it makes you. Wait. Oh my god, I got it wrong. That's not Jess. That's not Jess on. Yeah, that's Brian Lee's family.
Yes, that is.
Yeah, Jess is the one standing in front of me here with Brian S.
Yes.
Or J. Brian J. I don't. There's a lot of new people tonight. I'm very excited.
There's 300 Bryans and 500 Andrews.
Yeah.
And then, you know,
There's the rest of you
yes.
mucking the thing up.
Yeah. So far, Gold Queen is doing its best to run away, and it's only a matter of time until.
The Blue Queen dies trying to chase her down.
Right, exactly.
The blue team is moving the snail. That's
They
what,
are moving the snail.
what you would expect for this squad. Three is at least Prashant is a Googler. Andres used to be a Googler. Biwong was Prashant's teammate at BP3 where
right.
they won.
Where they did win.
And he has no other accomplishments. And Drew Sandquist is on abs. It looks like they've swapped. So one of my teammates has now abandoned me and joined a different team. I'm just kidding. It's not him. It's wrong guy with a beard. So
Okay. Charles
Uh,
just usurped my authority.
what were you doing?
Being here,
But what? How did he? Did
he just clicked on the other tab in the browser just to check something.
you say usurp?
Yeah.
Nice. I like that word.
Yeah.
That's another word I actually use a lot.
It's like Sesame Street. We're learning all kinds of new things today.
Is that-
What?
I mean, I think that's
You're
like.
gonna tell me I'm wrong?
I'm thinking. I'm not sure if you're wrong. I'm going to open an inquiry into the status of your.
I saw
right-
Kermit the
your
Frog in
rightness.
person. Thank you very much.
Oh, so that's an appeal to authority.
It
You,
is. Yes.
All right. This isn't my first debate.
Uh,
Old chap. No. I think Sesame Street usually is trying to teach you something, but I don't know if it's a primary goal. Isn't it just really meant to be entertainment? Flashing
Well,
colors and sounds.
It's Listen, I'm not going to get into the history of public children's programming and the purpose behind it, but I will say, watch. Wow, team just got totally wiped, and Deviation is on the back foot here, although they still have to pull back the snail.
Drew Bolduc has been growing quite a bit. I've been really impressed with his. He's been growing with leaps and bounds, but it does go down because I've decided to point out his greatness.
Right, that's the curse,
He
right?
had to face off against Andres. Andres will not. Andres is particularly punishing.
I
we'll
have
look for those moments.
I've not had the pleasure of meeting Andres yet, which tells you something about how big the community is, thankfully. But
Yeah,
what is his specialty? What is he good at,
he's
particularly?
just aggressive.
Just aggressive. Just
He plays
Playing it
most
raw.
roles. He just
okay.
plays pretty hot.
Yeah.
Nice kill there. He's popping off Drew Sandquist. Good work from B-Lee, but he turns around.
Punish on
Team
the
B gets
edge.
game 2, and so everyone is staying on the Cavs. It looks like Charles was correct. Gold team took game 1. Team B ties it up. 1-1 going on to Dusk Map.
That's right. This one is going to Do it all, everybody.
Or are we going to actually? Because you said something about the public television, and then
Yes.
you were like, "I'm not going to," and then you said, "But."
But
Okay.
watch Will You Be My Neighbor, the documentary based on Mr. Rogers.
Yep.
That basically goes into all of that history about how did they sell children's programming to Congress and justify the expenditure for PBS to do children's programming
Yeah.
as the exception to a lot of flashy and quote unquote only entertaining cartoons on television and stuff like that at the time in the 60s. So basically that was the start of it, and then Jim Henson showed up and says, I can do that too, but my puppets are cool, and then Sesame Street started that way too.
Interesting.
Yeah. Did you know, fun fact, the Sesame Street Company is, so the Muppets were acquired by Disney Corporation as a property, but the Sesame Street brand is still technically owned by Jim Henson and produced through PBS. So Disney does not own Sesame Street in its production. It does not run Sesame Street.
Isn't
Even though the
Sesame Street-
Muppets are still an affiliate of Sesame Street. Like, they're still part of the same family.
Isn't it now an HBO property?
Is HBO a Disney thing?
I don't believe so.
Then no. 'Cause well, Sesame Street, you said maybe. But
You're talking about the Muppets.
well, the Muppets are 100% still a Disney property.
Sure.
They're owned by Disney now. They were acquired by Disney in like the 2000s.
We're getting some old stuff, some nostalgia. Anybody out there listening to the chat?
Yeah.
Hit me up. Were you a Barney kid? Were you a Teletubbies kid? Was it some of that, or is this just too young? Is this too old for you?
I turned on Barney real hard as a kid.
What do you mean you turn on Barney? You need to rephrase
I watched
that.
Barney. No, I don't, because there was also the internet back then, and it did plenty of that for me.
Oh, no.
I saw some. Even as a child, you get exposed to things.
Mm-hmm.
I really went from being very okay with Barney as a young child to hating Barney because I thought he was below the standards that I wanted from my children's program. I was a Mr. Rogers kid and such, and I was like,
At what
this isn't-
age did you decide you had like moralistic standards for your television? Or is it not moralistic? You said it was below your.
Well, I felt like. So I was the kid who screamed at Blue's Clues because I thought it was really dumb, but I still watched it anyway, which probably means
At
they
what
still won.
age?
That is a good, like.
Because like you're gonna say like I was gonna say like, you're gonna say 6, 7, you're gonna say like 12, and be like, no shit, you were shouting at Blue's Clues.
Yes.
Like you need to go.
Maybe I was
outside.
until like the 3rd grade. I was like, I'm done. Like 8, 9 years old, I'm done with this.
That's fair.
But I don't have a moral ground to stand on because I watched way too much. As a kid, I watched way too much TV that I, in retrospect, really didn't like, but I did because it was on. And so at the time, I didn't really have anything to say. Queens are just looking at each other's eyes very lovingly right now.
Well, they're both on Last Live. That's what you do on Dustmap. Blue team
Just look
does
at
get
each
the
other.
last gate though. Beely needs to find answers.
Did you say Beely?
Beely.
Oh,
Brian
Beely.
Lee. Yeah,
I
sorry.
thought that was a new B-Wong name. B-Wong.
Beely.
Beely.
Oh yeah. Actually, Charles, how many Brians do we have tonight? Shut up. No.
Oh, nobody does that.
What's mine? What's mine? Yeah. Idiot. He doesn't know my middle name.
I think you told me your middle name once.
Yeah, I'm not like ashamed of it or anything.
I don't remember it.
That's fine.
But I do remember that you told me once.
My initials are quite they're phonetically disgusting. If you just say them as a word, it's just not good.
Yeah.
It's four. It's four. I think we might have almost as many Andrews.
Oh.
If we count the Drews, I think we're
We
getting
have,
very
we have a
close.
pH of 7 tonight.
There's a lot of questions that opens up, I think. I'm not going to ask any of them because they're not very interesting.
That's good. It's good. It's good thought process.
Yeah, I'm here to entertain the people because I'm not a public. I mean, I have no ground to stand on here because I have no idea what the point of PBS was. But there it is.
All right. Blue team wins.
I mean-
Team B, the team without a name that got a name.
Got me in just in time to save me from that monologue and save you from that monologue. Monologue. Monologue is a word.
It is a
I just
word.
don't know how to say
All
it.
right, on gold, Team B, on blue, to pay respects.
All right. 2 to 1.
Gold, Team B.
I'm going up against Prashant.
All right. Good luck.
Yeah, you just played. It's Team B.
Team B is up against to pay respects. Nothing like a sentence fragment for a team name, eh, Charles?
Look, I don't choose the team names.
Can you what
I just
in
type
your
them in.
jumbled brain of Killer Queen madness? Can you
Uh-huh.
think of any names that still stick out to you, or like that one was a highlight?
Oh, of my favorite team names?
Yes.
Oh, sure. No, now you've asked me, and I probably won't be able to think of
You'll
things.
blank, and it's fine.
Let's see. I'm still a big fan of Full Snail University.
I mean,
I think we had
It's
the
a
longest.
classic.
We had the longest running joke name of all time.
yes.
I think
I grew up on that joke.
Is that right?
In the Killer Queen
Yeah, I
community.
guess that's right. Yeah,
I was
yeah.
raised on that joke.
Let's see. There's 21 Pi P. That was one of my favorites. Pretty much no one would get that joke unless they were around for the very first coronation.
Right.
What else? I will say that there's I feel like there's a movement towards joke names, but they're just jokes about memes on the internet, not even
Right.
Killer Queen memes, just
Yeah.
memes in general.
Right.
And it's like, I understand we're running out of ideas at this point,
Yeah.
but, it's like,
Yeah.
come on.
I came up with
You
the
can
laziest
try.
pun to reference Albie Shore, and the fact that no one said no is my victory.
Fair enough.
No one told me no, and I was like,
and then it was in.
take advantage of collective incompetence.
There was a while when it wasn't bees. It was like what you did is you made reference to Queen songs, and I think we've
Fair
lost that tradition. And I
Yeah.
kind of wish we would bring that back. So I played on a team called Little Red Bicycles.
Fair enough.
Yeah, there were a few that were like Queen focused,
Yeah.
and I think that's a place we could go now that we've pretty much mined out all actual bee associated puns.
I will tell you that anytime I talk about Killer Queen in the world, it takes people a second in their brain to be like, oh, he's not talking about the band.
Not the band, yeah.
Which
Which there is no actual band called Killer Queen, but it's
but yes,
Yeah,
the song
it's tough.
is, yeah.
which is a pretty good song.
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorites. I like Queen a lot. I'm not a catalog Queen listener.
That's fair.
But
I don't think anybody is. They had some.
there's some hipsters on Reddit, you know.
Yeah. Well, they had some bad songs. Let's admit. I mean, I think enough times passed we can say that. Look, Freddie Mercury had some duds.
Anybody, I would challenge anybody to name an artist that does not have at least like a stinker in there. You know.
An excellent question.
Yeah.
Whose songs are all at least good?
See, I feel like, that's a different criteria than like, yeah, if they don't have an obvious bad one. That's a good one. That's a good quandary.
Kendrick Lamar.
This I can't verify because I feel like
Team B takes it, by the way, everybody.
Yeah.
Gold up one.
I will do
Prashant versus Richard. Prashant.
one. Do you update the scores interstitially?
It's whatever works for you.
I'll do it at the end.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not a Kendrick listener. As much as I respect the band, I've fallen off of modern rap music, and like I found myself crystallizing in my taste, and it's one of the things I left behind was like stuff made since. I know that's not
The
true,
real
but
problem is that this is
maybe Good Kid, Mad City might have a clunker or two that people don't think about now.
Right. That might be right.
That would be my potential counter argument.
I
there.
think the funny thing is that like this is more likely the shorter the career is.
Oh yeah, this is 100%
That, like,
favors the Achilles
yeah.
theory of like they burned hot for an album
Yeah.
and then they died at
And then they
27,
died,
and then
yeah.
no one can touch
So
them.
what are the best, not one hit wonders, but best single albums? The people that only released one album and all of them, like most of those songs are really good, but they never could recapture. Right?
Ooh. My brain is a jumble because I also my one. Ooh, I feel like there must be.
I need my friend Jesse Fuchs here because he has like a weird encyclopedic
Oh, yeah.
knowledge of American pop music.
Um,
And he would just be like, "Oh, of course, blah 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 blah." blah. Well, some people blah blah blah, and I can't. I don't know American pop music well enough. So we're moving on to the day map here. We should
Yes.
talk about this game.
yeah, we should.
That's theoretically why the two people who are watching, and we appreciate that you're tuning in here to 5v5, our local tournament for the NYC Killer Queen community.
Yeah, the first one of the new year.
That's right, and hopefully the first one of a streak. I'm hoping to have a little bit more consistent of a schedule this year than we have had in recent memory.
I still technically have a vacation
Yeah.
until basically the end of this month.
Yeah, that's about when I'm
So there's
When
no
I'm
good
done.
reason that I couldn't come up every day or every week.
every day. You're going to be here every day
I
practicing.
have been here. I am penned to go to New York 3 times this week.
Nice.
I was up here Wednesday. I'm here now, and then I'll be back on Sunday. So I'm making the most of it.
Nice. All right, so we have Richard down to his last life right here.
Yes.
Prashant has only dropped one. Blue struggling to keep their warriors out though,
Oh,
and
but
now
now
they
they're
are
on
wiped.
last.
And both queens are on there. So both queens are on their last, but only gold warriors out at the moment.
Only gold warriors.
That's a little dangerous for Richard. He's a talented player, but
Gates
that's a
are-
lot of pressure. Oh, Prashant takes the J and misses it.
That's you
Prashant
hate to
takes the
see
J and
that.
misses it, and automatically Brian Wong steps onto the queen stick. All right, well then that means it's tied up 1-1. Team B, and to pay respects.
This is a good game, Charles.
Yeah, it is a good game. It is a very good game. And that means that it looks like Andrew Wilkening will be stepping onto the queen stick for blue, which has got to be scary for this gold team because Andrew
Yes.
Wilkening is a very talented player. He, of course, is backed up by two more experienced players, Brian Kang and Casey Campbell. Casey Campbell
right.
here all the way from Chattanooga. And then I think two newer players. Although, are there two newer players on, I think only one new
Only
player.
one.
Oh, no, a couple of new
Yes.
players.
Andres is.
Oh, I guess
returning.
Andres has some
Yes.
experience, yeah. So
That's what people tell me. I trust their
I
judgment.
now know that as well.
Yeah.
So we have top berries here move for this blue team, while it looks like gold is going to be trying to move the snail.
I like it. I
Ooh,
like
early
a good,
kill on Brian
I
Wong.
like a good commitment to the asymmetric strategy.
Yeah, this game. Oh no, Brian Wong's already on his last life. Brian Wong's going to die, everybody.
B-Wong
Wow.
is proving a point, but I don't know which point he is.
To the point.
trying
Oh,
to
nice,
prove.
nice dive there from Prashant taking out Andrew Wilkening.
Speeds are bouncing.
No, they're out though. So we got three top berries move for blue. The
Trying to
snail
get
is
the
not really
bumps.
dangerous yet. The snail is not yet past the
it's
flower.
not plus the
4 berries up top though is dangerous. If they can get this last berry in, then we are. Oh, Brian Kang chases the queen instead of opening up a path for that last top berry. It does not get in,
not get in.
and that's Brian Kang's fault. Everyone, 100%. Brian Kang had an opening, and he did not take it. So Andrew Wilkening's going to come up, clear
Wait
out
for
things.
what?
There we go. All
That is
top
all
berries in,
top
and that
berries
is
are in.
terrifying for this gold team, especially with the
is-
queen on their last life. She's getting chased. Oh, and Brian Kang closes the deal, and blue takes it 2-1.
All right.
All right, speed bumps on gold, wrong hole Rob on blue. Speed bumps on gold, wrong hole Rob on blue.
That's me. So
Good luck.
I'll see you around, Charles.
It's speed bumps and wrong hole Rob. So no, we're next.
Fantastic. Charles, would you ever consider going, like, shaving your face except for the mustache? Like, leave the mustache?
I had a mustache for a little while, years and years ago. And I was actually, while I had the mustache, interviewed for a documentary.
Please tell me it's a documentary about mustaches.
No, it was a documentary about Chinatown Fair.
Oh, okay.
You may have heard of it. It got a little bit of play. But it was by Kurt Vincent, and I can't remember his partner's name. I mostly interacted with Kurt.
But what you're saying is I can find this footage.
No, I was cut from the documentary. I was
Because of the
really,
mustache.
yeah. I mean, like, if you've ever been involved with film, you know that they film,
A
and
lot
then
more than they need.
3 or 4 years later they finish it.
Yeah.
And so I was really hoping 3 or 4 years later, when I was dating my current wife, right,
Yep.
and it was pretty serious, I really wanted to take her to a documentary and not tell her that I was in it, and then I'm going to, like, appear as a much younger man with a mustache. So she could see that I had grown as a person. She wasn't. I was not just downhill. I had
this
improved
you're a
somewhat.
three-dimensional character
Exactly.
with your own arc. and
Yes,
everything.
exactly.
Um,
Mostly my facial hair has an arc. I don't really have an arc. But,
There's a really funny story Bill Hader told about how he took his kids to, like, see a movie, like a kids movie, and he was in it, and they didn't know. And, like, I thought they would think it's, like, so cool. I'm like, Dad, are you in this movie? It's so embarrassing.
that does sound like kids. They're awful. I didn't know David Hayter had kids.
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader. David Hayter is the screenwriter
It is.
and the voice of Solid Snake.
Oh, I did not know that second
Yes,
part.
he is the voice of Solid Snake in the first 3 Metal Gear Solid games.
You
All
learn
right.
something new every day.
You do about weird video game trivia. All right, we got 4 berries moved for blue and only 4 berries left for gold. So blue definitely needs to step it up, open their hive. They're doing a good job of ledge guarding here.
Well, they just got
The
2
queen
more
is
in.
mostly doing the ledge guarding for gold.
Yeah.
So they need to array their forces, but blue has actually wiped gold out now.
Yeah.
So hopefully,
Wyatt's-
there we go. The
Wyatt's
blue
doing a
queen's
good
dead.
job on blue abs as a
Yeah,
speed
just locking
ledge
locking
there.
it down. Wyatt
Actually,
loves
blue's in the
speed
lead now.
Yeah, blue is now in the lead. Wyatt, of course, now is a big believer. Believes that ledge should have speed. That speed ledge is in every way superior to a regular vanilla ledge. And certainly on maps like Night, you can do that. Speed is pretty easy to get. Although right now, there are no blue speed gates. They're just trying to open this up. Can they do it? Nope. I mean, gold is doing a really admirable job of shutting this blue hive down, basically by themselves. Just that's Jack and Sam holding it down.
Blue just got a second warrior out though, so
Hoping,
yeah,
but
maybe-
so did gold. And right now, blue's positioning has just been a little bit stronger. They've held this kind of V shape, that
Oh,
platform
no.
right in front.
Gold. I believe that's Gold Stripes had a berry in the hive.
Oh.
I don't think they realized it and they walked out.
One left for blue. All right, so here we go. 1 berry left for blue. Gold hive definitely not opened up under any circumstances.
Oh wow.
Berry
Sam
gets
with
kicked
some
out. Yeah,
very
Sam is
nifty
just
moves.
dancing under Rob, and Rob for some reason is not taking shots.
Which
Sam's
is
on his
weird.
last
That's not,
life.
That's not very Rob-like.
Rob is holding the gates, so he's playing the long, slow game.
Which I guess it's good, but it's
Yeah,
a little
Sam
jarring.
will have to leave eventually. Okay, there we go. Okay, so wrong hole Rob taking the lead in game 1. Yeah, Rob playing much slower than is characteristic for him. Oh, we got 3 viewers now. Welcome everybody. Say hi in the chat if you're here. If you're watching from another city, we're happy to have
Smash
you.
that subscribe button.
Do not subscribe. I do not care about subscriptions. Yeah, here we go. Speed bumps opting to go to the day map.
Yeah. Which is
And I don't know who put the notches all the way over there. Who
they
put
put
the gold
notches 2 and 3, but not notch 1.
No, this is a very strange choice.
So strange
okay.
artistic decision.
Yeah. Well, you know, look.
Kind of like
If
how
you're
I
on
used
here-
to continually change the fonts back in the day.
What?
I used to change all the fonts to Comic Sans.
Oh God, yeah, that was awful. Yeah, well, look, if you're working the mics and the software, I'm just grateful. You can do whatever you want to them.
You're gonna regret that.
I am definitely going to regret that, but it means I don't have to be on here all the time.
Seen
so.
some dayberries here from
Yeah,
Wrong Hole.
very interesting.
I'm assuming maybe it's because influx of new players today.
Yeah, it's a little easy to run berries for new players. Ooh, nice kill there
Especially
from
if you-
Wyatt.
If you have two players that aren't comfortable warrioring,
Yeah. Rob, though, is on to his last life, and that's
That
a
is
little dangerous.
troublesome.
Wyatt doing his best to open his own hive up, but when they both come up here, there's no one to stop this snail.
Yeah, and that snail has chugged a decent.
Yeah, that is pretty scary.
Portion
I mean, it's
over.
not yet in emergency zone.
It's
But
the,
it's getting
the
there.
zone where you have to pay attention, though.
Yeah, someone's going to need to be down there almost all the time.
I think if
Rob
Blue can
and
get one more warrior out.
yeah, I don't think they're gonna because then that makes their berries way too slow. Oh, and Rob tries to drop. Sam chases him down, and it's tied 1-1. We're gonna go to the dusk map. Yeah, sure.
Step on in. What do you think I was gonna say?
Honestly, I was just like, Justin's gonna have a zinger. Step on him was okay. I like it. You never disappoint. I think that's the thing. Oh goodness. Get comfy, folks. Speed Bumps versus Wrong Hole Rob. I wonder if they did a rundown of the roster. I'm going to guess they didn't. Probably not. So let's do it real quick. We've got on the gold team, we got Jack, Sarah, Sam, Alex, and I don't know his name. That might be Tristan. I'm not sure. And on the blue team, that is Jess, Isaac, Rob, Wyatt, and Brian J. Yeah, not Brian L. Or Brian M. Or Brian W. There's four tonight. No, wait, 5? Are there 5 Brians? I think you'll have to come back, right? Yeah, because we have Brian Lee, and this dude on Blue Stripes is Brian J. So, you finally have a team Brian. Yeah, but you've never how often do you get 5? 4. Huh? Once ever. And you're just gonna sleep on this? It's so disappointing. Team Brian, they have 5 Brians tonight. And there it is. Speed Bumps wins. Thank you for listening to our great commentary. We've really put our all into it. I think we're getting prioritized higher.
All right, you can throw your own J on gold, Beaviation on blue.
All right. We are not getting moved up. Let me put this away. I forgot that I'm the guy who has to do the other thing. So.
Do the thing.
Cut that. We're going to jump forward to pay respects versus you can throw your own J.
Oh, we're up.
All right. To pay respects on gold, you can throw your own J on blue.
All right. Thank you for listening to us commentate for about 30 seconds. We didn't talk about the game, but thank you for being here. I love you all. All right, Charles, you can commentate again. I had a really good time, though.
All right.
Hello, world. Hello, world.
Which teams are up? I have no idea.
You can throw your own J on something to pay respects on blue.
Oh, I think is it backwards? No idea.
Maybe I'm not.
Charles just told me to come sit over here, so I'm sitting over here.
When Charles says do something, you just kind of do it.
Yeah, I mean,
It's effective. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a very solid strategy for running a scene.
I have been here long enough to know that when what Charles says goes.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Say no? Like,
We don't say Charles in charge for nothing.
right? Literally, like, go sit down. You're like, yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for the opportunity.
Exactly. It's like we're just here, and Charles is.
It's Charles' world, we're living in it.
Yeah.
That's why the
Exactly.
phrase was invented.
Exactly. I really wanted to play Smash, but I guess now I'm here.
What's over there? Toon Link just won, apparently.
Evidently. I bought it, and I was playing it online, and I realized that I'm really bad at it.
Oh, I've had it for weeks, and I haven't played online once yet because I'm just scared of people.
I played it online because I was like, oh, a game. I'm good at games.
No.
No.
Everybody's
I'm good at other games.
Yeah, everyone's terrifyingly
Yeah,
good at these games.
I bought. What else did I buy for my Switch? I bought Gris. Have you played that yet?
No, I haven't got that
It's,
one.
it's basically a movie you can play. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. And I played. They're playing Killer Queen. We'll talk about that.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm told there's a port coming.
Oh, good. Allegedly. Both
Two
teams-
berries.
Yeah, both teams going berries. And
No Speed Warrior.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody got their Speed Warrior.
Nobody's out.
We got
Oh,
one
no,
vanilla.
Gold is one vanilla. Yeah.
And we got. What's going to happen here? Hey, oh, you.
Blue. Blue's doing great. Blue's got 5 berries already.
Got a 5. Close. I'll get you there. Thank you. Who? Charles? Yeah. So, berries are what's happening today. What are you doing on my team? Be like, why didn't you move the snail? And I'm like, well, strategic, I guess.
It's berries time.
It's berry time. Look, that's exciting.
Here we go. I'm a little sick, but I was playing Vanilla Warrior and I got 3 double kills in that last.
Oh, that is
something.
sick.
I was like, all right,
That's totally
I'll
sick.
take that. So maybe it's just that like carries are less than normal.
Why would you die there? Is that Richard? Richard Queening?
Is it Richard? It is Richard Queening.
There
Whoa.
you go.
Something's wrong.
Richard's on ledge. I don't know if you know, but that's how it works.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. Now Richard's on ledge.
Everything is.
That's
as it should
where
be.
Richard lives.
Yeah.
He will wreck things.
Oh, he tried to do it. He tried to do it to him. It didn't work out.
Richard. That's like a 6-person team, right? Yeah, they're like rotating
I think
in.
so. Yeah.
2, by the way, I want to point out 2 people from 2U joined us tonight,
Oh.
other than just myself.
Yeah.
And they're on this team.
Cool.
Hey, look at this. This is going pretty well.
People just bringing you money.
People
now.
just bringing money. Look.
I love
Hey,
that.
more beer now. Will that work? I just thought there was a chance if I yelled beer, people would start bringing me beer. Dollar bills were pouring in like rain. That ain't.
This is a building full of young people.
Yeah.
You yell high pitched enough.
True.
Only they'll.
Hey, no, I don't want that one.
Why are you giving?
Oh, that's all right. I'm not collecting them.
Oh,
yeah.
they're playing the
People
game.
just like giving me money. It's kind of cool. Yeah.
Who's here
Thank
for
you,
the
though.
beer?
She tried to give me $1. I didn't accept it.
So who's here from 2U that I don't know? I know you and I know Brian.
David and Carl.
David and Carl. Cool.
On the edges here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. That's exciting.
It is kind of exciting because like we're starting to build a little bit of a scene. We get some pretty regular games, we get, like 2 full cab type games in a day, basically, which is kind of nice.
That's good.
Training people up. Might get McDadden.
Yeah. He's there too.
So there's 4 2U people here tonight.
There you go.
2 of us were like previous scene people, and then 2 are like joiners.
Yeah. We like that. We love new people.
Yeah.
Anything interesting going on in this game? Snails under the gate.
Really.
No, it's
Feels like moving-esque, but like people are
Yeah.
watching it. No berries are run.
Yeah.
Queen lives are even. It's one of those games. Wilk's queening though, so it's gonna
Yeah.
be fun.
That's always good.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I didn't even realize who's on it. It's Wilk and BK.
Yeah.
That's it's powerful.
I didn't even watch any of the sets from friggin' Chattanooga, but they're
No,
sick.
I didn't watch it at all.
Ooh, that
Wilk
wasn't
and BK. I'm not sure it's great.
like. There's one of those sets from Chattanooga where he basically carries the team against like Chipwash or something and wins it,
Nice.
and it was one of the most amazing things you've ever
That's
seen.
awesome.
Honestly.
I love that. I love when people are good at like anything.
Right?
Like anytime I watch, like even if I don't understand something, and I'm like, this person is so good at whatever
Yeah.
it is they're doing. I'm like, damn, nice.
Oh, that shouldn't have happened. That was
Oh.
that was a bump, a warrior
Yeah,
bump to
that
a
was
queen
really,
death.
That was really unlucky. Oh, I think 2 blue warriors just blue is suddenly not having a nice time.
You heard they're fixing that, right?
Yes, and it annoys me because it's like my entire playstyle.
I kind of. Oh, there it was. Wilk ends it. I mentioned that in the development chat today. The development like whatever. I was like,
Was it 1-1?
yeah.
Okay, good.
I was like, let me just ask this for a second. Like, does that not make queens a little overpowered? And I'm like, queens already win hypothetically like stick 50-50s.
Yeah.
They already win like on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Your like hover like
Yeah.
bumps.
Like in theory, they should win that. It's
Yes.
just, it's just.
I like the little bit of uncertainty to it. And
I like it, but I think because it's inconsistent, that it's
Yeah.
hard. And this is a game that sort of relies heavily on things being consistent.
except yes, I'll give you that. But like, what if it's too consistent and that makes the game just boring?
Then put it back.
I guess. Like, you could say, okay, it's not meant to be that way, but neither were sticks. Neither were like a lot of things that we did. Now we use as like,
Oh, that was a dirty kill.
yeah, I saw that. Or rise too.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll
But,
see.
you know, like especially for someone like me who pretty much only plays like Warrior and Speed Warrior.
Yeah.
Like, I like that uncertainty because I mean, but sometimes like I got a kill during that last game where I like bounced off somebody and then it was a kill I really shouldn't have gotten and I was like, they should fix that.
Who's ledging on blue right now? Because they're just
Great question. I think
no one.
it's-
They're not moving berries. Gold's not moving berries. Gold's not doing anything.
Is that Charles? Yeah, it's Blue Skull. It's Charles. Oh! They collapsed on him there. Ooh, okay.
They're full mill. They're full out mill. Gold's full mill.
What do you call this berry shape? What do you call this berry?
I didn't know it had a name. Is it a name?
No, I don't know. We're coming up with it right now.
hexagon?
No, I think it should be called an eye. I have other ones.
Oh. Okay, look at that. More,
Yeah.
military work sometimes.
Occasionally.
That was an all mill Like they didn't even show up. They didn't try. They didn't move the snail. They didn't put a berry in. All mill, all the time. Let's go. Hashtag. All right, that was to pay respects.
All right, so wait.
Where are we
That
at?
was this one.
Yep.
That was this one.
Who won though?
To pay respects.
Edit. Yeah, there you go.
All right.
2-1.
2-1.
Yeah. Submit.
No, just 2-0.
2-1.
It was 2-1.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, yeah. All right. You
course.
can throw your own J on gold, BVation on blue.
Okay.
Throw your own J on gold, BVation on blue.
You can throw your own J. We can do one of these. We can do one of these.
Oh, look at you using computer tricks.
Almost like keyboards are my entire life.
This one's probably disappointing for you.
A little, but it works.
Stupid digital
Well,
keyboards.
my problem with it is it's too small.
Yeah, if it were like 4 inches taller.
The
Yeah.
keyboard I use normally is split too, so it's called a TGR Alice. I spent way too much money on it, and now it's worth double what I spent on it, which is always nice.
That
but
can't be a thing.
It is.
Really?
Yeah, I paid $450 for it, I think, and it's worth. I could probably sell it for $1,000 now.
What kind of world do we live in?
Dude, I don't know. It was worth it though, because it's also the best keyboard I've ever used, and I'm never selling it. All right, here we go with the game.
Oh, there's games.
Gold's doing berries. I think. Oh, one of the runners on gold didn't get a berry. That was really unfortunate.
Uh-oh, someone in blue is tucked in the gold hive. A lot of people are learning things today.
Yeah, there's a lot of new players tonight.
Oh, this is Brian Lee's team.
Oh yeah,
So his fams are on. That's kind of cool. Brought the whole fam to 5v5.
Yeah.
Like,
that's awesome.
I haven't done that yet.
I've asked my parents; they don't want to come. They're
My
like-
parents won't come to New York, so they're scared of it.
My dad thinks video games are alien, so
Oh.
he's played like 3 games ever. I remember when I was like 8, we got a Wii. That was a big deal. I'm really excited
Oh,
about it.
Christ, you're young.
Yeah.
When I was 8, we got a Nintendo.
Jesus. But yeah, it was a big deal for us. My brother and I were like, whoa, but we were so bad at like games.
Yeah.
So my dad had to bought the guidebook for Twilight Princess, and we just watched him beat it. But I will always remember it was for like 2 months every weekend. That was a sick kill. Wow. But for like 2 months, every weekend he'd play for a couple hours, and me and my brother would just watch. And I remember he'd beat the game, and it goes back to the main menu, and he goes, "Well, that was a waste of 50 hours." And
No.
I never played video games ever again. I was like,
But
"Come
didn't
on."
you enjoy yourself? Wasn't there
I was
some...
like, my brother and I did. Now Twilight Princess is my favorite Zelda game, but it's still like, that was so funny. So, yeah, he's not coming to 5v5. But, oh, Gold's nearly done.
Yeah, I know.
That was fast.
I think, who's this? Charles Ledging down there? He's like,
Charles?
he's going nuts.
Yeah. It's Charles Ledge? Oh, he's one of the classic Ledge guards.
Word.
Real good. Both these teams are.
Not letting anything through.
Yeah.
That's just mean. That's just like, that's a family thing, man. You like, gotta let one in.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That's not right. Charles,
that's
jeez.
Charles.
I hope you watch this and feel shame. That ain't right.
Yeah.
You just charged that poor person.
That's that man's family.
Someone looked right and just said, hey, what should I do? And then died because of you.
That's his family.
Look, he's just dancing there.
Yeah. It's like when I play DDD in online Smash and I just crouch the whole game. It's just that's what that is.
Oh.
Or like what I'm gonna do later, I'm gonna play Ridley and just do the standing taunt.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't want to win. I just want to be annoying.
Charles should kick that berry away. There's one on top.
He's not gonna do that. He's got workers to
He's
do.
dancing. Come on, Charles.
Oh,
Go kick.
Gold's one away. too.
Yeah. This is pretty well under
Give the piece
control.
a chance, Charles.
There he goes. Now he's gonna. Oh, Jesus.
No.
Christ.
Oh no.
That's not right.
Okay. Maybe they'll run some berries.
There. Now they get to run one. Oh no.
No, that's it.
Damn.
They don't. The game's over.
Wow. Charles.
Charles, hold
Charles,
it
that's
down.
not right. Not right at all. All right, that's 1-0.
Yes, 1-0. That's 9.
All right.
Like the first
Brian Lee gonna like
he's gonna,
own this
he's gonna
one.
huddle with his family. He's gonna be
right.
Like,
He's
all
got the fam on the
Well,
right side.
I think he just swapped in Tiana
He's
too.
got Drew and Tiana on the left. Was she not in the last one?
I wasn't paying attention.
That's
I thought I saw her standing over
Feel
here.
bad,
Maybe she was
sorry.
playing.
apologies, internet.
I'm just mostly just thinking about the games I have for my Switch. What else did I got Okami. I got Okami HD.
Oh yeah.
It's great. I've never played Okami. Since it came out, I was like, I should play
Yeah, I
Okami,
haven't
and now I finally got it.
I've actually kept my gaming like relatively low. I like Mario Kart and Smash.
There you go.
Like that's pretty much that'll do
Yeah.
for me.
It's mostly just because I left my PC at school.
Oh yeah,
So
I don't own a personal computer. Don't want one. I have an addictive personality. And if I get video games, I won't leave the house, and I'll get fired and then die.
That's not great.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
No.
Let's see Brian go.
Oh, Dayberries.
Dayberries
Hello.
for both. Let's have it.
I think Gold might be split strat.
I don't
But
see
nobody's
anyone
on the
who's
snail
nailed.
yet, so we can't know for sure.
No, this is gonna be Dayberries, baby. Let's go.
I love Dayberries.
See if Charles can hold it together.
No, it's Dayberries versus Dayberries. They got 2 runners.
Charles getting pushed down. Look at the pinch. There
Oh,
it is.
nice pinch there.
He got luck. Like, yo, who's Blue Skulls? They got lucky. I'm not gonna lie. That was Tiana.
Abs is Tiana. Skulls is
That's
somebody I
Brian's
don't know.
brother.
I was gonna say brother.
He got lucky. He went around for that kill and like
That was
bumped.
perfect.
Charles was like flipping back and forth, and he caught him in the back.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah.
That was a sick runner tech. People underestimate Berry Runner as like a skill thing.
Oh yeah.
People just assume you slam your face into the hive until it fills up. But there's thought to it.
Yeah, it's one of those you have to understand like human nature. Like
Yeah.
if you see something coming, you will react in a certain way.
Like, look at this. Complete
Done.
Okay, that was completely out teched, but only because the queen bounced off.
Yeah.
Because the thing that people forget is that workers and queens, you can 50-50 a queen as a worker. You can't do it as a warrior, but you can do it as a worker.
Well, I mean, you can.
I mean, if you're me or if you're Prashant, you can. But that's not a skill thing as much as it's just you pray.
Yeah.
You see the queen coming, you
You're
go,
like,
I've got this.
This is a bad decision, but I have nothing better to do right now.
Gotta commit.
Ooh, that run through. Oh,
there
no.
you go.
All right. Oh, that's the wipe. That's a wipe.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can get anybody out.
They're ahead on Berry.
How long can they hold this? Oh, they're Snail's moving. All right. Snail's moving. Nobody's even trying to come up. Oh, there's one up
I think
left.
they're 1-3.
Nah, Tiana will come up. There she is.
No, Gold is 1.
Oh, Gold is on there. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they've only got. Yeah, they've got 1 warrior and 3 workers. And it doesn't look like any of the workers are trying to come out. Oh, I spoke too soon.
That should be the motto of commentating this game. It's like, I said words and then I have to take them back.
I said words and then they were
Like-
instantly wrong.
The queens seem to be staying up. Dead. Ooh, 1 berry left though.
Oh,
Let's go. Who's going to run it?
great move by Brian Lee there. Here comes Chris.
Brian and Tiana going to try and lock this down, see if they can do it.
Oh, that's not gonna
Take
throw.
the berry away. Tiana, take that one.
See, this is when the this
Need
is
a
when
win
Berry-
condition for blue here, though. Not much going on that side.
This is when Berry running becomes just run your face into the hive and hope it sticks.
Yeah. Oh, there's the collapse.
Good kill.
All right.
All
2-0 on that one.
right.
You can throw your own. No, not that one.
No.
We're down here now.
No, it's throw your own way. Throw your own J versus BVation, right?
Oh, it was? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Drunk on power.
That's why I. Oh, it's 2-0, not 2-1.
2-0. Submit.
All right, where are we? All right. Speed bumps on gold, Team B on blue. Speed bumps on gold, Team B
Oh,
on blue.
that's actually me. I gotta leave you. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
I'll catch you again.
Yeah, we'll talk more later. Yeah. Swap in.
Oh. Oops. All right. So, who we got in the chat right now?
I have no idea. I can't see it.
Oh no, that's very sad.
I
Oh
was-
no, Adelie's upset.
Oh, that's never good.
It's tough. Tournament's tough for babies.
Yeah, it's
Tough for babies.
they're babies.
All right, so right now we are. Are you going to update these things, Isaac? What's going on here?
Sorry, I was.
Just looking at your Twitter.
No, I haven't been on Twitter in 4 months. Thank you.
All right, that's good. That's good. Twitter is a sickness.
Yeah,
It's an illness.
it's really bad. I'm not on Twitter or Instagram anymore, and I only have Facebook so that I can be in the Killer Queen group chats.
I feel like Instagram's fairly innocent.
No, it's bad.
Is it bad as
Yeah,
well?
it's bad.
I don't know.
I
I mostly
honestly,
follow illustrators.
Yeah, you can make it not bad, but I've had more trouble with Instagram than with Twitter. Honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's just
Is it because you're a troll?
No,
Hmm.
it's because they both make me sad, so I don't use them.
Oh,
anymore.
don't be sad.
Well, it's what I'm working on.
Instagram should be used the way that I use Tumblr, which is like just follow people who make beautiful things, and that's it. Just whenever you want to like look at some nice things,
Yep.
fire that baby up.
That's a
And
smart
roll
way to
through
use
your
it.
roll through your feed, and then you're like, oh, there's some good stuff in the world. All right, back to normal life.
I still use Reddit though.
That is that is basically it's like being I'm a vegetarian except
Well, Reddit.
I murder cows just for fun. Every now and then I roll into a cow field and I just kill every one of those
Reddit-
fat
I
motherfuckers.
still use Reddit because there's no like personal connection to anyone.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
that
it's
was why I
it's
didn't
a
wanna use Twitter and Instagram. I was like,
soulless evil.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah,
It's
it's perfect. It's
Have you
perfection.
seen this mustache?
I have
Come
seen
on.
that mustache. I've looked into the Heart of Darkness,
Yeah.
and what stared back at me was Isaac's mustache.
It's not going to be here much longer.
Oh, I see.
I'm keeping it because my best friends, they wanted to take portraits. They wanted to get like family portraits taken of us three.
Mm,
So they wanted. I have to keep the mustache for that, but it's going immediately after that.
I see. I see. This is family portraits as if what you were all from the 70s, unattractive,
Well, I didn't want to.
pale, pasty 70s dads.
Let me-
Is that the
let me-
theme?
That's what Krim also said. He said, wait 20 years when you're a dad, then
Yeah.
you can have it again.
Yeah.
I was like, that's right.
Ball caps and mustaches. They only look good on dads.
Those are two things that I wear all the
I
time.
know. Maybe you were meant to be a father, Isaac.
It's possible.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it another 10.
We got some berries here.
Let's go.
Oh, and we got a Quinco.
We
Yeah,
got
never
berries,
mind.
and the game's over.
Sam closes it against Prashant.
Yeah.
Is B1 gonna transfer on? No, it doesn't look like it.
I have to bring this thing to a job interview, Charles.
Dear God, man, what are you trying to do to yourself?
Uh,
You already got kicked out of college. You're just trying
I'm
to like
back.
ruin your life altogether.
I am still in college, thank you very
Yeah,
much.
you're back in
Yeah,
college.
I went back.
Yeah. Did they know you had a mustache? Did you tell them you were going to grow a mustache? They might not have taken
my
you back.
advisor does not like my mustache. He
Yeah.
wants me to shave it.
So your advisor could be literally anyone.
I have some people. Look.
Some people like it, some people dig it. Who digs your
I
mustache?
would say it's about 70-30.
70-30.
70-30 people don't like the mustache.
So it's all right. Well, you know what? That's about dayberries. Your mustache is the dayberries of facial hair.
I feel like that's most. I don't know a lot of people who have like just a mustache and it looks good. Like I feel like it needs more.
You could also take care of it a little better. I'm just gonna come out and say it.
Yeah,
like
I
you
like-
could clean it up a little.
If I cleaned it up a little,
It's
it's a little.
I would trim it. You got some long hairs. You don't want them like covering your mouth. That's weird and
Yeah,
gross.
it needs a little maintenance.
And I think I would take out the sides. Like I
The
think
sides?
you let them grow
Yeah,
down
it's
below
too
your
much.
mouth. It's too much. It's
Yeah,
like
I
you
need to-
wanted to grow a handlebar mustache, but you didn't have
I
the.
don't have the,
You didn't have the
power.
equipment. Yeah.
Exactly. I
Um,
need to just get some clippers and just.
I can teach you how to take care of it. I actually have a mustache razor for the
That's
brief
cool.
period when I had a mustache.
That's cool.
Yes.
No, I left my clippers at school because I didn't realize that they were maintenance.
The thing you gotta do, you need scissors. You can't use clippers
Oh,
for that.
perfect.
Scissors
Those
are
I do have nice
you
hands.
know, like little scissors.
Because my hair is great.
I'm
It's
sure the
just-
public loves this discussion. I'm sure this is exactly what people are tuning in later to watch
They're
some
gonna tune in
Killer
like-
Queen on YouTube.
And they're gonna be like, oh, they're talking about Isaac Must.
All right.
They can't even see it.
We've got speed bumps up against Team B. Team B right now with some pretty hefty snail movement. It's taken a long time, but
yeah.
they've finally
They're in
gotten
the game.
control, and they are moving it across. Nice pincer there from Gold, though.
They're trying to get a fortress going. but
Speed bumps, I believe, took that. Team B took that first game, by the way.
Yes,
So you should up.
very focused on my mustache.
Yeah, well, we all are. So here we go. Gold now has fortressed up above this snail. They're going to try to keep it from moving, and they're doing a pretty good job of it at the moment.
Too clustered under that top platform.
Yeah, Blue has been pretty much stymied. Blue is going to try to break in, but they don't seem like they want to play risky enough to do it.
He's gotta go into the gate.
It's very dangerous. It's hard to like dive in on that queen, get someone else to kind of move in from the bottom at the same time.
There
Coordination is
oh!
very nice.
Well played.
Yeah, that gold queen should have had that kill. Bounced off the back of that warrior, and the blue queen took advantage of it.
They're gonna patch that, aren't they?
They have supposedly already patched it. I have
I
not
was
updated
just
the
talking
build
with
yet.
Drew about that.
Yeah.
He thinks it might make the game boring. I think it's. I agree with him, but
You need a little bit of RNG.
Well,
to make a game good, you need a little bit of RNG.
I don't like that they patched it out because it's just my strategy. Like that's just how I play the game. Is I just sort of commit and hope that it works.
Charge queens.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we got Blue Snail almost in here. This is getting very dangerously close. Oh, the
That's it.
queen goes for the warrior instead of the Snail Rider, and Team B takes it 2-0.
Undercommitted.
All right. Wait. Is there still one left? Did gold? Oh, gold took.
Oh my God, Charles! How could
My
you do that
mistake,
to me?
everyone.
Oh my God!
Look, obviously both of us were distracted by your mustache.
It's.
And so we're
the abyss stares back.
yeah, and so we are heading onto the dust map then between Sam and Prashant. Prashant coming back in a second. Ooh, flubbing the opening though. That's
that ain't it,
rough.
Chief.
Blue is actually though still going to get their Speed Warrior out, which
They're
should
gonna get
not
that Speed
happen.
Warrior, yeah.
Um,
And they've got some little snail.
Oh, and a nice dive there from Prashant, returning the favor on Sam. We got 3 top berries for gold, and the snail is moving for blue. It's not yet at the flower, but it's about to pass it, and that's rough. Gold dominated this opening and somehow only has 1 warrior out, and all of Blue's warriors are out.
This is a very strange game.
Yeah, it feels like Sam's maybe a little rusty and didn't know how to follow up on that early queen kill.
Okay, but they're one top berry away though.
That's pretty good, but this snail's really close.
Oh, look at that! Oh my God!
Yeah, snails.
That's already at the speed gate.
Yeah, they're going to need a little bit of pullback. And they're still down to just 1 warrior. They need to bring more warriors out. And now they're down to no warriors.
There's like 3 things Sam needs to do, and he's not doing any of them.
Yeah, he's a little pulled between different. He's going to try to get a speed gate maybe
it's
for...
It's a difficult situation. Okay, you got the speed gate.
Oh,
And he's
this
still
is...
alive. You got the other speed gate.
He's not... He's going to get no one out.
first
He's
thing
going to
is-
get no one out.
Almost there.
Yep, nope.
Oh, no.
Nope. That... I think the thing is,
He's
several of his
he's
team
gotta go
members
to
are
the
not
snail.
going to warrior.
Yeah.
And so it's really Sarah and Alex. One of them needs to worry, but no, too late.
Too much to
Snail gets pulled in, and
Too
Team
much.
B takes it 2-1.
do. Yeah, too much to do, not enough time to do it. That's really
Yeah.
unfortunate.
All right, wrong hole Rob on gold, deviation on blue. Wrong hole Rob on gold, deviation on blue.
That's 2-1 speed bumps. Right?
2-1's Team B.
Oh, yeah. That's why everyone's shouting Team B. That would make sense. All right, I have to go play the game now.
All right, good luck, Isaac.
In Mustache,
Gold.
we trust.
Gold. Deviation on blue, deviation on blue.
All right, do you know how to update this stuff? Do you know how it works?
Do I know how to update this stuff? Do I know how it works? Of course I do. All right,
Okay,
who's
good.
on what and why?
Wrong hole Rob's on gold.
I see now.
Deviation
I
is
got
over.
it.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
You're going to need to reset the notches.
I don't need to do anything. You're not the boss of me.
I am literally the boss of you in this contest.
Okay, well that's fair. I see what you mean.
Eyeballs, not locks.
I
Hit
You
the
know
lock.
what?
Hit the lock.
I hit the locks.
Oh, no.
Wait,
Yeah, you did.
it's done.
Are you sure?
It looks right.
No. Go down on the little thing. Go up. The gold. Look at the gold notch 2.
Gold notch 2.
3. One of those blue. One of those is not
These are right. What's the problem?
there. Gold marker 1. Gold
Oh.
marker 1. Gold marker 1.
Gold
no.
marker
Gold
1?
marker 1 is unlocked. Hit the little lock. Otherwise you'll move it accidentally. All right, and now
that does
take,
sound like me.
take away the third notches. We're not playing a best of 5.
Oh, okay. That makes fair. That makes sense.
Okay. So we
This is
have
a game called Killer Queen.
That's
there
right.
are 3 ways to win.
but we're really going to talk about Isaac's mustache because that's what we spent all of the last set talking about, and so I think we should continue the tradition.
Well, if
And
we're going to
just
talk about
discuss.
Isaac's hair, I think it's important to talk about the messiest side do of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Isaac had a cold this week. I wonder if that contributes to the fact that he does not use any product.
I don't know. I don't use any products.
Yeah, but you don't care how you look.
That's
because
true.
You're married.
That is
That's-
true.
Once you become married, you can give up on
All bets are off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You can just do whatever you want.
Legally, you are allowed to look like a wastrel.
It's true. It's true. And they're obligated to love you, your partner.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's part of the oaths, right? That's what you don't do vows, right? It's oaths.
It's oaths. Yeah.
It's
like we're knights.
right, of course. All right.
You're going to war. You might as well take an oath.
Well, Wyatt went down. Anyway,
Wyatt went down, so this game is over. Who's Wyatt playing?
Wait, no,
for?
Wyatt's up. Never mind.
Gold, yeah.
Isaac
Gold
went
has
down.
only Wyatt out right now.
Yeah,
Wyatt
that is true.
Of course,
Wyatt is
playing
never
speed
going
now.
to die. He is going to win the game. Oh, there he goes.
Rob is on his last life, which is
Rob's
surprising.
on last.
Up
That's-
against
Rob has been playing.
up against Brian Lee. We're happy to have Brian Lee here, by the way.
Of course,
A
from
visitor
San
from San Francisco,
Yeah.
and the lead chief salesperson for Bumblebear. I don't know what his actual title
I don't
is.
know. Yeah.
But he sells Killer Queen cabs, so
He
in
does.
many ways,
He's
he
the
is.
reason.
Yeah, he deserves the most credit for growing this this community,
So
this
Rob-
national community.
Rob and I, Wrong Hole Rob as we call him,
Rob Newhouse.
Rob Newhouse and I went to MagFest
Mhm.
along with a couple other people.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
A couple
being
of
at-
20,000 other people. or something like
no,
that.
30,000.
30,000? Jesus,
yeah.
that thing is big.
It is humongous.
ridiculous.
I feel like playing Killer Queen and MagFest has made us worse players.
That would not surprise me.
Yeah. Something about just being able to cyberbully people for a while is
Made you a worse person and a worse player.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep,
it's,
that sounds about right.
I will just charge the queen now for no just because I'm like, well, no one.
It
can,
might work.
Yeah, no queens can crown scrape.
Oh, wow. Some fancy moves there from Rob, but he ultimately pays for it.
That was not.
Or sorry, Brian.
Rob,
He
that was
ultimately
Brian,
pays for
yeah.
it. But he definitely has a lot more berries in. So
Rob is getting. It looks like Wyatt. And nope, Wyatt's not out again.
that's Isaac on
Isaac
speed
did get
abs,
out.
and he dies immediately.
Well, that goes to show you.
Mustaches aren't everything.
Interestingly enough,
Is
they're
anyone
almost-
ledging for either of these teams?
Yes, it does look like brand new Ben Mills is ledging.
Okay, and it looks like Gold had switched to the snail for a little bit, so Blue might want to
Gold?
consider doing some pullback here.
Gold is is doing a great job of bumping Ben Mills like there's nobody's business. He
true.
has ledged before.
Yes.
I've watched it happen.
We got 3 berries left here for this blue team.
Okay.
I want to remark before this game is over, though it might be over very shortly. All the new players we have, we thank them all for coming out.
Yeah, there's nothing like a new player.
It's been nice to have them kind of more evenly distributed across teams. I think sometimes new players come and they all
end up on a.
They all unfortunately sometimes insist on being on the same team, and then they get squashed.
I want to shout out Sarah, who
Sarah Greenwood.
Sarah Greenwood, who was, I would say, half responsible for that. She spent a solid 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Looking at the free agent teams, making it happen, making them balance. Someone was shouting at her about how the tournament had to start and how they didn't want to be here until midnight.
Someone who cares about
Yes.
running a professional seeming outfits.
Right.
We got to get that Red Bull money.
It looks like Blue is on.
I think Red Bull gives money to people who don't start tournaments on time. All of Blue is dead, and now
all
the
Blue's
game is
dead.
over.
They were one away, and then that happened.
Okay, so Wrong Hole Rob goes up 1.
Wrong Hole Rob goes up 1. I'm on it.
The markers, not the matches. There
look,
you go.
I know how this works
You do.
eventually.
Yeah.
If I'm reminded, and then very, very upset about
How many
being
viewers do we
reminded.
have right now? Let's click on over to YouTube.
Okay. It
We're
looks
back
like
down to 2. All right,
2.
thanks everybody. Appreciate our loyal viewers. Actually, if you're watching this on YouTube later, we do appreciate you.
Actually,
coming
doesn't
by.
mean that there's only one viewing. Do we count as one of the people watching?
No, we do not count as one of the people watching.
No, that's a shame. I feel like we're
Those two
watching.
people are bots.
Good.
100%. Russian bots.
Right. That makes sense. They were telling me to vote for a toxic, horrible person. Political here.
To be fair, I
2019.
would always vote for Toxic, the wonderful team from, I believe, Minneapolis. Yes.
Minneapolis. Yes.
I would vote for anyone on that team for almost any political position.
I did jokingly get on the cab. I'm playing with Speed Bumps, which I think is a good name. No one agrees with me. I did get on the cab and jokingly say, let's mess him up. Got branded as a toxic player today.
Oh, you are a toxic player.
And I claim
You've
to
been
be
hanging out at Google. All right, there we go. Blue with a very quick
deviation.
victory.
And that's a casual. I love how you're casually trying to tell me to mark off the blue.
Yeah, well, you've been playing at Google, and Google 100% creates toxic players.
I don't know. I feel like I've
It's
been
the
very-
silence. It's the fact that the cabs make no sound.
Right.
And it's just you hearing everyone around you.
Right.
And
right.
growing to hate them slowly because you've been there for 8 hours.
Yeah,
and they
Prashant-
refuse to stop.
Prashant as a queen for my team when I die is saying very casually, like,
What's wrong with you?
good job. Or every time I die when Prashant is queen, he will say something like, good try, or whoops, or maybe next time. And
I
it
believe
always feels
he's trying
good.
to sound friendly. It's just weird coming out of his. He's
No,
not
he's
good
on
at
my
being
team.
nice.
He's
Yeah,
on
that's
my
what I
team.
mean. I think he's
when
trying
I
to
die to
encourage you.
someone else, he will say, better luck next time. I don't think he's trying to encourage me.
Is that right?
I feel like he's trying to break me into tiny pieces.
Well, it's so he can reform you in his own image.
I welcome my new future
As a very fit. Is he Pakistani or Indian? Bengali?
I feel like the question is racist, and I will not respond.
He's from a place.
That's not true.
It's not true. All right, I'll ask him where he's from.
Yeah. Let's get him on.
Oh no! An attempted pincer on the queen.
Totally a
And,
failure.
Yeah.
Was
And
that?
they both died.
Yeah, that looked like it was Tiana and Brian going down.
Yeah, that is rough.
That is not what you want to see when you are.
To be fair, though, there are no berries run basically on any side, and the snail's being pulled back. So it's not like either of these teams
and
is
blue
covering
is wiped.
themselves in glory.
Blue just got two up. Somehow went from having a full team to wiped to
Yep.
having 2 backup to having 3 backup.
To almost maybe about to wipe the gold team.
This is an off-season game. I think
It's not. We are on season. Coronation is coming, people. It's coming.
When is Coronation
Sooner than you
again?
think. I believe.
Right, that's what I
believe we're
thought.
going to do.
That's
April,
what I thought.
April 27th, everybody.
Yeah, because
Mark your
420
calendars.
is too controversial.
No, because 420 is the Madison tournament.
Is that right?
Yes. 420 is the first Madison Invitational. We didn't want to totally
who's
step on
gonna-
it, and we have some New York players going. So
Why would we go to Madison in April? I'll
I
be
don't
there.
know.
I'm excited to be there.
'Cause that's when Madison's holding its tournament.
That's fair. I'm going to be wrapping up my master's in game design, and instead,
The following month.
Well, and instead of making a thesis, I will be going to Madison, and then the next weekend
maybe playing
in
Killer Queen
Coronation.
of Madison can be your thesis.
I'm into it.
Pretty much anything else can be your thesis. You can make
Yeah.
a podcast. What does Eric like to say? It could be a podcast.
Does Eric- has
It could be
Eric
a
said that?
gallery show.
Has
He has a
anyone-
list he runs through where he's like, you don't have to make a game. And everyone's like, you should make a game. It's game design school, people. Why did you come here if you weren't going to make a game?
Well, to be fair.
Oh, nice little bump there from Isaac. And
Yeah.
Blue Queen is on her last life. Gold Queen as well.
Solid bumps from the second best mustache.
Who's the first best mustache here?
I want to think that I have a good mustache.
It doesn't count if you also have a beard. That's not having a mustache.
What about Mark? Mark has a good mustache.
Mark.
Oh.
Yes. Well, he's got a little chin here.
He has a goatee.
Yeah, goatee's totally different.
All right. Well, I love that we have all these rules.
There's one rule. A mustache cannot include any hair on your chin.
That was
and a J in by Rob.
the worst
Ends the
J
game.
Rob has ever done.
No, I've seen worse.
You've seen worse?
Yeah.
I
all right.
don't want to see worse. Well, that's what it looks like when
2-1 for Beviation, and we're going to move on to.
I'm trying to report the scores really fast. Bop bop.
All right, Beviation on gold to pay respects on blue. Beviation on gold to pay respects on blue. Deviation on gold to pay respects on blue.
All right, resetting really fast.
I just tried to drink my microphone.
You're not supposed to do that, but that is a sign that you have been drinking correctly.
Yes. Alex, you want to hop on? You want to?
I
Yeah,
think,
all right.
Charles is just tired of being analog cyberbullied by me.
That's right. As long as you don't care, as long as they don't mind me eating on mic. All right.
All right, so this is going to be a game of. I've heard it called Killer Queen in the past.
I think that's like the song. Like the song.
It's like that band, right?
Weezer.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Welcome back. It looks like a complete, a couple of interesting moves from Gold Queen there, but it looks like they're going to get at least one out of left gate. No one out of right gate or mid, although they own both of them. And there goes their speed. Good. That is brand new Ben Mills on speed, and we're 5 berries to 1 in favor of blue. 6 berries there at half hive already, and we are almost a minute into the game. So, Alex.
Yes.
You and I are playing together for the first time.
Yes. Formally, yes.
Yeah. How would you describe this moment? Charles claims that this is a season game, although I have my doubts. Although Coronation is coming up soon, that is going to be April 27th,
Okay.
2019.
I need to put that into my calendar.
Everyone should put it into their calendar. It has not been formally announced, which means
Exclusive.
it could potentially change at any moment.
enough.
But
That's the plan anyway. So
yeah,
far.
New York is afraid of marijuana. That's why it's not legal here. That's the reason it's not on 420. Oh my
Gotta
gosh.
give people their holidays, you know.
What a great J from Brian out of San Francisco, clearing that hive. Blue is still looking fairly dominant at 7 berries to 6.
Well, it's starting to even out a little bit.
It's starting to even out. Gold and blue both have 2 up. They're doing a 2-2 strat. And who's that on blue queen? I cannot tell from the lights, but I'm not worried about it. Some good playing out of everybody. And blue is wipes. No, blue has 1 up. No, 2 up. I am not paying close enough attention.
I'm shocked that Richard is still with us.
Yes.
Right now. He's still in this dimension, given his exhaustion. So
Yeah.
it's all props to him. For
Oh my
playing
gosh, what a!
as well
I
as
don't
he
know
is
what I
tonight.
just saw Richard do. Speed Richard, or he doesn't even have speed. He J'd in to someone that was Crownscape, destroyed them, and but then went down to a swipe. It looks like we're about to get a knock-in
kick
for.
Yeah.
What a way to go down. And that puts blue up 1. Beviation to pick. Beviation is ranked 2 right now, but it looks like everyone is ranked 2. The challenge is not updated itself. There we go. Beviation right now ranked 5.
We're number 2.
Yes, Speed Bumps is number 2. If Beviation does not manage to eke out a win, this is going to definitely knock them out of Grand Finals. So this is the moment. Although they're going up against tied for first to pay respects with speed bumps. This is the moment the deviation needs to pull it out. And it looks like a relatively messy open. Gold did not get anybody out, but is now finally getting a warrior out of their safe gate. But very dominant positioning from the blue queen. No gates open. And oh my gosh.
On the queen. Queen's down to last on Brian.
What a swipe. This is their last chance to kind of eke it out. They have to. Brian needs to make some hero plays right now. He needs to win this game. Gold is wiped. They have gotten the snail out of the tunnel, but they have no way of protecting it.
Yeah, no snail pressure to really.
Looks like Gold is. Oh, I was about to say Gold was about to get someone out, but Andrew Wilkening.
But speeds up.
I'm positive that Andrew Wilkening just shouted "Big Happy" as he came up on speed after denying another Gold up. What amazing positioning from Andrew Wilkening.
Yeah.
Threatens. Gold managed to get their second warrior up. Maybe they can start to pull this back together, although they need to start getting some queen kills if they want to make this happen.
I agree.
All right. We are still at 2 people watching. 2 bots definitely interacting with our YouTube stream.
My theory is that at least one of them is the account that's running it.
You know, I literally did ask Charles that, and he said no. But what does Charles know?
I don't believe him for a second.
Yeah, Charles is not trustworthy.
The way they're getting one viewer that consistently every time the machine runs. That's my.
Oh my gosh! What a great jukes there from Gold Abs.
They're stuffing the gates though.
They are stuffing the gates, but Gold was up 2-2. Now they're back to 1-3. They got Skulls back out. So this is the moment. Yeah. It looks like this is a maneuver I like to call a reverse fortress, when you just lock the fortress in place so that they can do nothing. Gold is not where they want to be right now. Gold Abs still looking for a gate. Got nothing.
Yeah. Doing their best to bait people, play the space, but it's a tough game to play.
Looks like it is successful until Brian goes down. So, unfortunately, that is the game for Beviation. To pay respects. 2-0. Great.
-1. They owe one
playing.
game.
Yeah. Now we're to new game. Do you know how to? Oh, we're on the team together.
Yeah,
All right, and we're in. Is this the correct matchup? Oh, this is. I don't know if they had time to change it before they went there.
How's it going? This is Carl.
Pretty well. This is Drew. Damn, let's see. Where's Charles? Oh, he's playing. I don't know who's playing.
All right, we got a game starting. I don't know who's playing either.
Yeah,
all right.
What team are you on?
We're on Pay Up for Specs. I think this is the new one. So, all right. Started with a center. Some daring fights between the queen. What do you think, Drew? Who's going to win?
This is going to be, let's see, that's BMAC and Sam.
I don't think I know anyone on the couch right now.
For Sam.
There we go. All right, so the blue just cleared out someone ledging in their hive.
Pretty even. Everyone's running berries. Nobody's really moving that snail yet. Not going to happen, I don't think. Everyone's feeling berries today. There hasn't been a lot of snail. Let's see. Is Charles
They got people.
Yeah, Charles is ledging. Charles is a crazy ledge. Like, see him flip back and forth. He really enjoys the, like, action.
Charles is on ledging in blue?
Gold Skulls.
Oh, Gold Skulls. There you go. Yeah. He was trying to get a troll kill in there earlier, but he's out.
Now he's down. Now the wide open hive. So Blue's going to move a few in here.
Just a lot of movement.
We got to get a setup like this at 2U, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That's great.
I'm all for it. Oh, Abs wanted to kill. All right, he got it. He got it. He got it. He got it.
All right, Ledges getting cleared like it's their job right now. Extra berry in the hive on Blue.
All right. No more ledges. Oh, nice turn and burn from Blue Queen. Blue Queen. Oh, chasing
berries
down.
coming in for Blue. Oh, he missed the top.
I think Blue is a little bit ahead, right?
Well, Blue's definitely ahead. They got to
Blue's
get
a little ahead.
One berry coming in, second berry coming in. There's one more to go here, and then we're
No
done.
ledges to speak of either.
Well, Queen's going to ledge and see what they can do here.
Yeah. Gate control pretty even. It looks like Blue's probably going to take this. Right there. Right there. Queen had no options.
Big kill. Yeah, nothing much going on there.
No
what are
options.
these team names? What's the problem with made-up team names in the middle of the night?
Those names right there are pretty good.
Are they right?
Well, like they're definitely not what played before because
we
played
points.
before.
So we're probably good.
I think it's correct. So
All right.
you can.
So Throw Your and Jay got that one right.
Throw Your and Jay and Speed Bumps.
Okay. Who won that one though? Gold won that one.
Blue.
Blue won that one. All right. Blue won. Good. All right. 1-0. 1-0 Speed Bumps. There we go.
1 to Speed Bumps. Throw Your Own picked Dusk. Let's see what they got going.
I think we're going night dusk day.
Oh, okay.
I think it was just the.
I thought it was
regular.
loser got to pick the second one.
Not always.
Oh, okay. Looks
Two
like
tops.
Gold. Gold is
And a
running
kick.
berries. Blue is running some berries.
Blue made a try. There was an attempt.
There was an attempt.
Oh.
A kick in on Blue's side.
Oh,
Yeah,
look! It's
for
just
Blue.
everyone's dying. Blue's wiped right now, so they have no ledge. Gold missed the top
Ooh.
berry.
Blue Queen died.
Blue lost a queen.
Got boxed in there.
Gold berries
Some
coming.
strong military here. Pretty evenly matched teams, but Gold is doing really well on berries.
Gold's really pushing the berries. Blue's got to get these top berries finished. I don't think they're going to get it anytime soon here. Oh, boy.
Gold has got gate control, so
Now we got a speed snail, though.
we
Finally,
got a
someone
speed snail.
realizes
I don't think
better.
it's going to do anything.
No, we got a speed warrior. That was just a distraction.
Yeah, it was just a distraction. All right, they're like two berries away.
Three
berries.
bottom
Sorry,
berries. Yeah.
Three bottom berries. I feel like Gold.
Gold well in control here. Gold's
Yeah.
got a speed warrior coming out right. 3 berries to go.
Blue has one gate.
Really
Gold's-
not pushing an objective, though. I don't see
Yeah.
a blue drone like
Yeah.
anywhere near.
Queens are even. And lives. Oh, that was a death on the Blue Queen. Totally whiffed that.
All right, two
Blue Queen
bottom
had
berries.
Abs boxed in and just totally whiffed
Two
it.
bottom berries to go here. Let's see if we
Oh,
get
Blue
one.
Queen's got to be more careful.
No.
Oh, Blue
missed it.
Queen's
There
got to
you
be
go.
very careful here.
Yep,
Blue Queen
last
is being
life.
very reckless.
Last life. Well, she's got it. No
Yeah,
choice.
That's
There's
it.
the last
That's
berry.
game. That's game. Last
over.
berry.
Through
Threw
you're wrong. All right.
threw herself.
1-1.
That there was no purpose to that other than jumping into the play.
Yeah. 1-1. Let's go. Now it's real.
Throw Your Own J took that one pretty well, actually. What do you think, David?
I think Blue Queen should have backed off at the end there.
Yeah. Well, they got the last
Back
berry.
top. They had 1 berry to go. They couldn't do much.
Yeah, they won berries, so I think they were trolling. I think they were trolling, just throwing themselves in the blade. Because
That's what I would
Gold
do,
Queen,
yeah.
Gold Queen wasn't in last life, so
You didn't have a choice.
there was literally no point to do anything else.
Yep.
All right,
Damn
and we're up.
Snails versus snail. Let's see if anyone runs berries.
All right,
Got our speed abs coming up on
Pretty
both
typical
sides.
start.
Yep, very typical.
Very typical.
Now
Nothing
speed's
goes down.
See if our speed abs can get up. Speed abs. Gold got up. Speed abs. Blue
Blue
still
Queen.
searching.
Oh, Blue Queen
the
being reckless.
bump. It was a bump. Oh, there's a troll toll.
I don't know what that one is.
It's a hover transfer where you go from one ledge to the next ledge without even bouncing.
It's like Blue's got one warrior out. It's on the defensive. They've got one gate.
Blue's
All right.
still trying to get that speed abs out. If they can get her out.
All right, Blue.
That's
Blue
V-Long.
Queen.
Uh-oh. Now it's trouble.
Blue Queen is being very reckless.
All right, Blue's got their 3-1 set up now. That's what they wanted. Well, they lost one there, but like they had their 3-1 set up.
Trading. Blue Queen almost set herself up for a pincer.
Blue chip.
Blue's trading gates.
Snail. So this is going to be a snail game for sure. Let's see if we can get another warrior up for Blue here. And there she is. All right, so we're 3 warriors for Blue. We got 2 warriors.
Blue is
for
having
Gold.
trouble tagging that gate.
Oh, good stick. That's what happens when you let B1 get up, man. It's dangerous.
Ooh, Blue just did a risky J there. Just stuck it though. Oh, Blue. I'm just watching Blue Queen at this point.
Yeah.
Blue Queen's just doing
as well. You
crazy
should.
stuff.
That's a national championship queen right there.
Yeah. Good to know.
Sam and B-Wong on Blue Abs, both on the national champion Bumble Bash 3 team this year.
Snail's in the center. It's been run back. Gate control, sort of 1 to 3.
If these queens keep playing it safe and the warriors keep dying, y'all could see a little bit of a famine here. What are we at? 15 berries left, maybe?
Yeah, we're not close, but it's certainly heading that direction.
Gold started running a barrier or two here. I think they're trying to distract Blue because they're locked out right now. So Gold's just trying to get a warrior up here, not having much luck.
Yeah. Blue's doing a good job locking him
Oh,
out.
that was a good stick.
Blue's having a good job locking him out.
Yep. So Gold will, what you'll see here a lot of times is Gold running an occasional berry just to distract them.
Yeah.
Blue Ab's going to try and deny this gate.
Snail's getting further on. It's a vanilla snail, so it's not going too fast. But at least it's an objective.
Yes. Blue's got the objective pressure here. Got all the gates locked down. No warriors for Gold.
Yeah, Blue Queen's just
Gold will
following.
get one out left here. All right.
Yeah. Blue Queen's just following, cleaning up after Gold Queen.
Yep.
Gold Queen.
Oh, good
death on
charge.
Blue Queen.
So you missed that side J by a little bit, and Gold Queen just charged it. That's VMAC. Another fellow 2U.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't realize BMAC was queening on Gold.
Yeah.
Blue's got to be careful on last life, but Snail's real close on Blue side. Blue has a pretty good military. Oh,
Brian
last
drops a little low there.
Last life on Gold.
He really, there we go. All right, now the Gold Warriors are kind of taking a little control over the Snail here, which is nice.
Blue's doing a good job cleaning up gates, but they got some people out.
I don't think we'll get our famine, unfortunately. It looks pretty,
Still a lot
pretty
of berries.
murdery right now.
Oh, Blue's got to be careful. Blue Queen's got to be careful. Yeah, Gold's got control of Snail, running it back.
Oh.
They're boxing it in.
Oh, the bump.
The bump.
The drone bump.
Stripes gave a bump.
Bumps BMAC into the Queen for the win.
Good play. Good play.
And we got a 2-1 game.
Didn't see that coming.
Blue 2. So that was Speed
Strong
Bumps
move.
2. That was this one, right?
Yeah, Speed Bumps.
Speed Bumps 2.
How's it going? You want in?
No, you're fine.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna call the next game.
What team were you on?
The one that we just played. All right, Team B on Gold, Wrong Hole Rob on Blue.
All right,
Team
I'm
B
stepping
on
off.
Gold,
All right.
Wrong Hole Rob on Blue.
I'm on. You want to go? Yeah, but. All right, cool.
I got it.
Cool.
What up? What up?
I'm Carl, by the way.
Justin, great to meet you, Carl.
Nice to meet you.
How are you doing today?
Doing well?
Fantastic.
Thank goodness it's Friday.
Thank goodness it's Friday. That's the saying.
That's what people say.
That's what the G in TGIF stands for.
Yes.
Goodness.
Goodness.
Thank goodness it's finished, as in the week.
Yeah. Thank goodness it's not famine, is what I was saying earlier.
What? No. Famine's the best.
Famine is a very different game. Famine is the game that you can't prepare for.
Yeah, you can.
Well, it's a queen game.
Yeah, depends on how you get to famine.
All right.
Depends
Oh,
on
that's true,
depends
that's
on your
true.
tools once
That's
you get
true,
there.
that's true.
All right, so we got you. Oh, these did not.
These are
get
not.
updated.
Yeah, they're not updated.
So who we got? We got Team B on gold.
Front center start.
And
Team B.
Wrong Hole Rob.
Wrong Hole Rob. Oh, a kick in on the blue side. Very nice.
There we go. All right, we're all set up. Yeah, we got both teams running berries here. Gold's very quick to get their ledge guard up. Oh, but he gets taken out by Rob. Blue Queen there. They're going to have open hive for a quick second at the very
Blue's
least.
got gate control of all the warrior gates. Stronghold Rob.
Pretty good situation. They're gonna get Gold's gonna get a few warriors out of center.
They got a warrior.
And they're only down. Well, actually, they're up a berry. Yeah.
Yeah, just got a bunch of berries.
Some great clearing by the
my
gold
gosh.
side.
Ooh,
And
Stronghold Rob
yeah,
Queen.
Rob
In a
kind
tight
of
spot. In a tight spot.
put himself in that tight spot.
Yeah, that's true.
Answers with a good queen kill though. So each queen down a life. And both teams have the same 5 berries and love some good symmetry.
Yeah.
And that symmetry goes right to shit. Blue starting to pour him in.
Nice little J. Got some ledges. Something interesting going on in Gold Hive. Trying to ledge, trying to keep them out.
Yeah, some really good job. That's Wyatt on blue abs. He's doing a really good job clearing, staying alive with some opposing warrior pressure. Yeah,
he had a lot of
but
pressure.
he throws himself into gold skulls there.
He's wiped. Blue still has that. Oh, Blue Queen is in a bad spot. Got out. Blue Queen gonna challenge that ledge. Not in a great spot, but
Rob loves doing that. He loves doing that. He's gonna pay again, and that's gonna put him at last life.
Both teams doing pretty well at
yeah,
berries.
we're tied on berries. Each team has 4 to go, but blue is wiped and needs ledge guard, and that's gonna be a. Rob needs. They got 1 out. They got Wyatt back out.
They don't have any gate control. They're in a pickle.
Yeah, Wyatt's gonna have to play really, really well because he doesn't have any backup.
And he's wiped. No, Wyatt's still up.
Wyatt's still up. He, to his credit, Wyatt is about.
Oh, he's wiped. Oh, I didn't know we were on last queen life.
Yeah, good punish by Prashant. I didn't even realize Prashant was queening. Impressive stuff there.
Tough exchange in Gold Hive.
There we go. Looks like Rob will take it to Dusk, and I think we'll probably see both these teams run berries again. Could be wrong, but we got a lot of new players tonight. We've seen a lot more berry running.
Yeah.
As a result.
Dusk is a good map for berries.
Yeah, as long as your newer players know how to run berries on Dusk.
Yeah. Run the top berries.
Run the top berries first.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very hard to defend. Very hard to defend. Berry.
Very hard to defend.
Barry Manilow. Barry Gibb. Barry Bonds. Barry. I'm out. I'm out.
You had more than I had. I did.
I had 3.
Barry Obama.
Barry Obama. Yep. I'll give that a point. Yeah, not as many. Like, there's the famous berries are very famous, and then there's not that much after that though.
No, it's not a very common name right now. All right.
Oh, Barry White.
Barry
I knew
White.
I was missing one. All right. Both teams here running berries.
Oh, Blue Queen almost getting herself in a situation there, but got out.
Yeah.
Oh, the dive from Gold Queen. Very strong.
Oh, wow. And Gold Queen, it looked like the blue berry runner was actually going to miss the top berry, and the Gold Queen actually kind of bounced her back up into it. So Gold Queen doing blue a favor.
Gosh. Gold Queen
Prashant
sniping.
Just wrecking Rob through the center.
Yeah.
And
Blue is in a tough spot right now.
Yeah, they're not as
Blue needs to get out of there. Oh, wow. That was almost
Rob,
a game.
Yeah, Rob is...
Oh, he is in a tight spot.
He needs some help from his warriors. Warriors got to come down and help him out. And Prashant did a Prashant thing. And gave Rob a gimme on that.
That was the best way that would have ended for Blue Queen.
So Gold's only got 1 top left. 3 berries total.
Looking strong on berries. As a military presence.
Yeah. Blue's not that far behind, but they gotta. It's really a race to get those tops in, and it seems like the game is kind of stabilizing a little bit. But Prashant Prashant is a feisty queen.
All right, blue warrior down, sniping those.
Nothing is ever that stable when Prashant's queening, and that'll be it actually.
There it is.
Team B takes that 2-0.
Team B.
All right, speed bumps on gold, BVation on blue. Speed bumps on gold, BVation on blue.
Exciting games. Exciting stuff. Prashant. Just doing Prashant stuff. Let's check in. Man, I am disappointed in the chat tonight.
There's
nothing. The chat is dead.
There's someone watching though.
There's one person watching.
Hello to our one viewer.
It was up to 3 earlier.
Oh, perfect.
Usually we have like at least one person active in the chat. If you're watching this, I bet you. I wonder if it's counting us watching as being the one.
That would be so sad. YouTube servers is like.
We gotta throw him a bone. We gotta throw him any kind of bone we got. We can't say there's zero. We cannot say there's 0 people watching.
That'd be just so sad. YouTube servers are like, well, let's just like save on the bandwidth.
Yeah.
Might as well not even stream it. No one's watching.
Oh man, R.I.P.
All right, to our one viewer. Send us a chat.
Send us some nudes.
Oh my gosh, please, let's not go there. Say something.
It's
in the
Friday
chat.
night. Let's go, baby. Who we got here? We got BVation. Queen by Brian Lee in
All right,
town.
do I know anyone? I don't think I know anyone.
We got Brian Lee with Ben Mills and Drew Baldock.
I played BVation earlier, and I got a really slick kill on their queen. So
He's no slouch.
No, he's not.
Brian's no slouch. And gold, we got Speed Bumps featuring Sam and Sarah and Jack.
Being really daring
and
there.
Some other people I can't
Gold's
quite
got a
see
ledge.
the camera.
Blue has a ledge.
Yeah, quick setup on both sides.
They're about even.
Yeah, really good job from Gold's ledge guard there, kind of staying alive. An underrated part of ledge guarding is
Not dying.
Not dying, yeah. A lot of people will prioritize stopping the berry and kill themselves in the process, but it's way more important that you stay alive.
Sure.
Right,
sure.
Andrew? Yeah. No, you're not allowed. Nope, I'm not showing it to you.
Ooh, a failed
Me
J.
and the boys.
Failed J on the gold.
Just me
gold
and the
queen.
boys.
All right. No ledges to speak of. Blue Queen down. Last life for Blue Queen. Equal match on the berries. Queen's trading on the right side.
Yeah, Gold's actually got a pretty significant lead. They ran a few in. They've got 3 to go as opposed to 7 on the blue side. They've got to get a few more warriors out. They've got gate control.
They've got some.
They've got literally every gate. They're gonna get a berry. Oh man, but Gold's only 1 down.
Oh,
They need.
a very good.
They've got double ledge guard, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough.
Yeah. Last queen life on both sides.
Really, what you need in this situation is you need 3 warriors. You need 2 ledge guards. You need 1.
That's it. That's
Yep.
a game. Oh.
And the smart move. You kill yourself.
Yes.
Death before dishonor.
Not much else to do there.
Nope. Literally nothing else to do. We will give Gold the notch. And we're in the last round of games here. So I believe if Speed Bumps wins this round, they will most likely guarantee themselves a spot in the glory match. There's currently a 3-way tie for first. Well, there's 3 teams at 3 and 1. Speed Bumps and Team B, though, do have 1 more point. They have a slight point advantage.
Oh my gosh. Blue Queen.
Spicy
sniping.
open. Spicy open.
Sniping a gate.
That's a spicy open. I'm so sorry about that.
They're just staring each other down. Top left. All right, everyone's got warriors out.
Yeah, we got
Blue running the snail.
Both teams fully out.
Oh, got pincered in the center there.
Well executed pince.
One could even call it a well executed pince.
Yeah, one could.
Gold's run that snail back. That looks like the current objective that's being run. Not a whole lot else going on. Gate control. Gold's got gate control.
Yeah, both
Blue
both queens have their lives. Blue's going to try and have to get out a few more warriors because Gold's about to pull this snail out of the tunnel. And that's when things are going to start getting kind of serious here.
Yeah.
You're going to see Blue sack.
Blue's trying to tempt the other queen.
Great J by Brian there, Blue Queen.
Gold's getting that snail.
Yeah, they're actually opening up some gates for themselves. They're getting a second warrior out in the right. And we'll see if they can get a third. They will. All right, so they could start kind of setting it up to pull back now.
Yeah.
But they lose one of those warriors pretty quickly. And there's the second. So they've only got Tiana on speed. Blue abs. Makes a great kill, though, up on the top. And Blue runs a berry.
Yeah, that'll show him.
That'll teach him a lesson.
Take that. Take that berry. That totally.
If you had two of them running a berry, it would maybe take some attention away. But one berry on day isn't going to do it. Oh, here comes the second.
All right. Oh, Blue
and you never know. Playing the long game, those berries could add up.
It's true, but not yet.
No, they have not.
Not yet.
That's
Queen.
That's
dancing
simple
around.
math.
Yeah, 1 is not equal to, what is it, 8? No, 12.
12. It's 12.
I can count.
I believe you.
All right, we got no one with gate control. Queen's still with everything. Blue ran 3 berries now.
Ooh,
Blue
but
almost
Blue
got
is
pincered.
wiped.
Blue almost got pincered. Blue down.
All right, this is gonna be kind of precarious for BBation.
Blue is not doing that hot. Took a warrior, took a gate. Stop the snail.
The snail is close, but if Brian can hold a gate right now and get a warrior out, that's going to be tough. Yeah, I think he might have moved to the snail a little too early when he could have held a gate. All right, he's going to get warrior out.
He's in a rough spot right now. Yeah, he needs a warrior.
He got one. He got Tiana out.
You got to get that. You got to get that snail. You got to stop it.
And if he can get another one out, he's going to tag all 3 gates here.
He's got the gates.
He's going to get Tiana back out.
There we are. Took off the snail.
So this is really good rotation by Blue Queen. He got his one warrior out. He stopped the snail for a second. He came in quick, tagged
Blue's
all the
not
gates.
in a great spot. Blue's got to get out of there.
Yeah.
Blue's got to get out of there.
Well,
there's nothing he can do.
He
my
might have
gosh.
been able to punish there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there's a berry. There's 2 berries in between them. Oh. Oh, wow.
Very impressive, though. Very impressive.
Yeah, he might have been able to push and punish, but it
stayed alive a lot longer than most would have.
Rob on gold to pay respects on blue.
That's me. I gotta go.
Have a great time,
Thank
Carl. Wrong hole, Rob on gold. Am I not a person, Charles? Am I subhuman to you?
It's true.
Wow.
Welcome
Wow.
back to
Wow.
Killer Queen with Justin Krem and Jack Schlesinger. It's Wrong Hole Rob versus...
You want to take 2 and action.
All right. Someone gave me a lot of beers. It was
Do you want
me.
more?
Yeah. Who doesn't want a beers?
I've got Dale's Pale Ale right behind that Chipotle bag.
Okay, BRB.
Get me one too. Oh, it's good. He didn't take off his headphones. That's a true pro. Oh, he brought him all over. That's a seasoned pro.
I know exactly how long
Oh,
these
this game
headphone
started.
cables are.
Okay.
Looks like a solid opening from Gold. They got one warrior out. Blue is still. Blue got one out from right, and no speed for either team yet, which is not what you want to see.
But Blue already 4 berries in. Gold seems to be.
I somehow got beer in my eye. All right.
Gold may be running a split strat. Gold's running a split strat. That's interesting.
Gold is somewhat successfully running a split strat. They are almost tied on berries with Blue, and
they are tied on berries. But
they're now tied.
Blue's gonna run a 5th berry in, but
yeah,
not bad. They're about to get the snail off the rope. I don't know if that was a conscious decision or maybe a miscommunication, but it didn't not work. Oh, we got berry on the ground in the Gold hive.
This is
Gold's already to 6, and Blue
clutch
loses a life
for Wrong Hole Rob. Wrong Hole Rob. Rob has as an objective runner. Rob is one of, if not the best objective runners in the New York scene, if not the world. And he has a proclivity for on dusk going for the center hole, or the center berry patch right off the backs.
Yeah.
And will occasionally mess up, and every time he does, we will chant Wrong Hole Rob at him. That's where that name comes from. I'm delighted.
You know what? I didn't know that.
You did not know that?
I did not know that.
Well, that's why we call him Wrong Hole Rob.
That's fantastic. I'm glad I learned this little bit of history.
Yeah, this is a slight bit of KQ trivia there for both of the fans that are in our YouTube channel right now.
Oh, and Rob will lose his first life, but his team's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
They've only got a 1 berry lead though. Gold. I don't know what Gold. Oh, Gold Abs is waiting for that gate.
It looks like right now, To Pay Respects is jostling. Do you mind hitting refresh on the challenge really fast? I want to see where our rankings are.
Yeah. So Speed Bumps won that last game.
Yes, they sure did. Speed Bumps being headed up by national champion Sam. And it looks like it's going to be Speed Bumps v.
If Team B wins, they have an advantage in a 3-way tie over to Pay Respects, I believe. Unless we do a 3-way playoff for...
although it looks like that's not going to happen because of Team B's victory against To Pay Respects in the second round.
You mean their loss?
Lost.
Well, that's only because they're viewing it as a 2-way tie.
Oh, I see.
In a 3-way tie before, it was To Pay Respects as 3rd underneath Team B.
Right.
Because there's different rules that apply.
While we were debating the merits of a...
while we were debating tiebreaker rules,
it looks like Gold's at 2. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God.
What a kill from Wrong Hole Rob. Definitely not objective
one
running
berry
right
to go.
now.
One berry to go
for them. Some hero plays coming out of the To Pay Respects Queen. But
trying to sneak that berry.
Blue has successfully...
I know Rob wanted to dive on those, but he realizes he's on last life, and he made a smart move. Also, not to be forgotten is that snail got pretty close.
That snail is exceptionally
close.
close.
Got very close.
If I were Gold Checks, I would write it as it is happening right as we speak.
Looks like get it. Rob's got to stay alive though.
Oh
my God, they got it.
Oh, what a shame.
Wait, Charles, why did that happen? I
don't know.
I was not touching it.
Maybe because it was unlocked earlier?
Oh, wait.
Is that Gold Marker 1?
Yeah. Gold Marker 2 works fine.
Yeah. Looks like something
we'll give him Gold Marker 2.
Jarls Chade Chat to fix in the future. Which, thank goodness. Someone of my skill level.
It was working the last rounds.
So, it sounds... Some amazing bumps out of Gold Stripes, which is what you would expect from Andrew Wilkening right now. And this is going exactly how Blue does not want it to go. Andrew Wilkening is making some hero plays, some great bumps as Blue Stripes. However, they remain 1-2-2 as far as Warriors, and Gold has definitely almost gotten the snail all the way to where they want it to be. So right now it looks like Blue is finally going to get a Warrior up, which is exactly what they need in this moment.
It might be too little too late, though.
It is
It's
definitely
very
too little
much
too late. Decisive victory
And
from
that will
Wronghole Rob.
Absolutely
starring
upset
Rob Newhouse.
this this
All right, Team B on gold, throw your own J on blue. Team B on gold, throw your own J on blue.
All right, looks like we are in the final game of the final round of the last round of the game. Team B versus You Can Throw Your Own J. If Team B does lose this game, it looks like we might even have a four-way tie. No.
It would be a three-way tie.
It would be... No, if You Can Throw Your Own J
It would be
won.
a three-way tie for second.
It would be a three-way tie for second. Yeah, that's what I mean.
All right, so we have to root for BMAC.
So,
Is that Sean Hannity?
so two of the Bryans sitting at the cabs right now. Sam, do you want to get on mic?
No.
Sam is too good to speak on the mic as national champion queen.
You can someone.
It is.
Say, here you go.
We are about to have what is called a game of Killer Queen. Isaac, how are you feeling?
A little sick, but good.
All right. Isaac, if you don't know, was that fantastic mustache that you've been seeing on the webcam all week.
You missed before where Charles and I spent like half an hour talking about how I should shave it.
That's not true. I did not miss it. And does Charles think you should or should not shave it?
He thinks I should shave it or take better care of it, which I think is correct. I don't
know if my opinion is welcome in this moment. You cannot see my glorious facial hair.
Yours is much more well manicured than mine.
Well, this is the thing that I learned about manicuring a mustache and manicuring a beard. It is literally about committing fully to having the facial hair. It is about the way that you comport yourself. For the longest time,
I'm
for
very good at committing.
the first 26 years of my life, I told everyone that I could not grow facial hair. Now, those of you who are listening to my silky smooth voice can tell that I have a fantastic beard.
It's true.
And it's shocking for many people to hear that the first time they hear it, that I thought that I didn't have a good beard. The reason was I didn't commit. I think you need to grow the worst mustache in order to grow the best mustache.
I think this is the worst my mustache has looked, and I think because of that, it's a good base to build a good mustache.
Yeah, I feel like you could completely go John Waters. Do you know who John Waters is?
Yes, we talked about this before.
Who's we? You and I?
At Google.
Oh, okay. I think I...
Tell me your John Waters story.
Yes, of course. John Waters, noted lech of Baltimore and creep. And filmmaker.
Legendary filmmaker. Oh, gold one. I have to.
Gold did win.
Why is that?
You want marker 2, actually, not marker 1. We'll talk about it again.
I'm not going to ask.
Yeah, both of the people viewing in the stream have already heard this story.
I'm sure I'll find it later. But yes, I could go full John Waters, but I also don't want to look like John Waters.
No.
I think I just need to kind of thin it out a little.
Yeah.
And it's also uneven. I need to fix that.
I recommend the Gillette has a handheld trimmer that is battery powered.
I have one, but I left it up at school. So I'm currently hanging out over winter break without a really like I have scissors, so that's probably what I'll do.
My recommendation is you bite your top lip like that, and then that gives you the most perfect idea, and then straight as possible.
Okay, that makes sense.
I would say just you got to believe in yourself.
I'm good at that.
In Killer Queen and growing mustaches, commitment is the strongest thing that you can do.
This is my language.
Yeah. So Team B is ahead, which is unfortunate for To Pay Respects because To Pay Respects needs You Can Throw Your Own J to win in order to have this three-way tie for second. that is going to
Is this
dictate
to
the
pay
playoff.
respects, or is this throw your own J?
Throw your own, to pay respects, the team is in third. If
Okay.
Throw Your Own J wins this set, we will have a three-way tie for second. Otherwise, this is going to be Speed Bumps and Team B in the final running. Which team were you playing for tonight, Isaac?
I was on Rob's team, which is
Wrong Hole Rob.
Yes, which I did not have anything to do with the name.
Right. I want to talk about the name again because I just want to make sure that everyone knows this story. Rob, one of the best objective runners in the country,
Yes.
has a proclivity on Dusk to go for the center berry patch right out the gate, first, before anything else.
I had no idea this name had a story. And I'm continually shocked by everything.
Oh, well, not only does it have a story, it has a great story.
Okay,
So, Rob will occasionally miss that center berry patch.
Is this
as
best
you
of 5, or did I just...
No, this is best of 2, but I think you misread who won that game.
Oh, did Blue win?
Yes.
That is exactly what happened.
Great. Good. 1 second.
Rob, you won, right? Right.
Great. Okay.
Yeah, it's 1-1. We were too busy talking about the
My mustache.
story.
This is what always happens. This happened last time I was here. We were talking about my mustache, and I wasn't paying attention.
You want to get to the point. No one mentions my beard anymore because it's so much a facet of who I am.
It's just a fact.
Yeah.
Like,
And
this is
fast
new.
win for Team B, which means it's going to be Speed Bumps and Team B in the grand finals, which means I need to step up the mic in order to go safe warrior like a mofo.
I'll find this story
Isaac,
later.
it's always fantastic.
Yeah.
I will tell you all about the story as soon as I can.
Please do. Who won?
Team B. 2-1.
Yes.
All right, glory match. Team B on gold, Speed Bumps on blue. Best of 5.
There it goes. Okay. Hello, Justin.
That was heartbreaking.
That was a very heartbreaking set.
Is Tom Petty here? Because everyone's heart's broken.
When Tom Petty died, my mom is a huge Tom Petty fan. I don't know anybody. I know a lot of people, and I don't know anyone else who loves Tom Petty more than my mother does. So the first thing I did was
Bet
call
you Tom Petty's wife did. I'm sorry, that was really bad.
No, that's fully valid, but I don't know her.
I don't even know if Tom Petty had a wife. I'm sure he did.
I believe.
I
it.
don't know. Let's look it up.
I
I'm
mean,
not gonna look.
I mean,
I'm not gonna look.
He
it up.
was a heartbreaker, but so I called my mother, and my mother.
Best of 5.
Oh, it is best of 5. I have to do this. Hold on. But my mother, she's one to. I know what I'm doing.
Add gold notch 4.
Gold notch 4. I did. It's 2d4.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great job.
So I call her, and she believes pretty much everything I say, which is awesome.
Dangerous.
But it is dangerous. But she's my mother. I'm nice there. And I call her and I say, I just saw the news about Tom Petty. And she goes, "What news?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck."
Oh, you're gonna.
I'm like, now I have to be the one to tell her this. And I told her, and she goes, "Bullshit."
Oh, she didn't believe you.
No, she didn't believe me. She goes, "Bullshit," and it's the only time my mother's ever said that to me. And
I mean, she just didn't want it to be true.
No, she really didn't. But unfortunately for her,
And a lot of people.
yeah, I know, it's true. He's a legend.
All right, so we are in game 1 of the Glory
Gold
match.
already has 6 berries in. Let's make that 7.
But they are down 2 queen lives.
Yeah, that's the situation, and it's
Only 4 berries to go, but Prashant has to stay safe. And I don't know if Prashant is physically able to do that.
I believe in him.
I don't. I will let the record stand on that.
We'll see what happens. But I think he can handle
Two
it.
berries to go.
All he has to do is stay alive, and then
You say that like it's easy.
it's Prashant. He plays like me, which means it's definitely not a guarantee. There you go.
I mean, that was a good safe
That was
kill.
good.
He caught.
There's one berry. All right, come on. I believe.
But he's doing some diving.
He's staying safe. That's all. He knows the situation. He's playing smart. He knows that all he has to do is stay safe. All he's got to do is believe. I believe.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
Oh, there we go. That's it. It wins.
I could see Prashant dying right here. Oh, he did. Okay, there you go.
No, he stayed stuck to the ceiling, and he looked at what he was doing. And you press gold marker 2.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I don't know the story there.
Yeah, gold. Press gold marker 1.
Oh no, I know it pops up over
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw that because I made that mistake last game because I didn't know, and then I was corrected. I don't need to know what happened.
Nobody does.
Yeah, I should move in closer to this microphone probably.
No, you said okay.
Okay. I've been sick all week. I haven't left the house in like 3 days, so it's nice to be outside.
Welcome back to the outside.
Yeah, I'm ready to go back to school. I'm really bored. 3 weeks was okay. Now we're entering week 5, and I'm like, just let me do this job interview and go home.
Yep.
Maybe I might do 2 job interviews. That would be nice to have an internship before. But anyway.
Ooh, a kick.
The kick
Spicy early kick.
Ooh. Gold with a fast advantage. Oh, and he gets the queen kill. Well played. We're working on it. What are you playing with the mixer for?
I'm trying to figure out how to send effects to our microphones because that is the most pressing issue that I have currently.
It's this. Oh no, that's not it.
Right. That's what I thought.
Is it?
There's usually like a.
Maybe it's. Oh no. Is it? Oh, it's this one. It says FX.
Oh, effects return.
Oh, I don't like that.
We'll find a better
It's
effect.
reverb. Gold is basically about to win the game. They've got 2 tops actually, so it's close. Remember, because every top berry is worth 2 berries. Oh, I don't like that delay. That's bad. What is that? What was that? It was delay.
Slow delay.
Slow delay. God, that's a good one. What else is there? What's this one? Echo.
Chorus and reverb. Oh wait.
This one actually sounds okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. Let's keep it like right there.
No, it's still a little too much, I think.
It sounds like we're in like a sauna or something.
Yeah.
You know.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, I think Speed Bumps won that one.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Now I just press marker 3, not marker 1.
You know, we should probably pay more attention to the game. I'm realizing.
I'm firmly enjoying this effects return.
Yeah, I would even.
What?
Yeah, that's a little bit better. I think the one viewer we have will enjoy this.
Yeah.
Slight
This is much more
color.
epic.
Oh my god, yeah. But it's like it also seems somewhat intimate. Oh, you know what? It's like we're talking in an open gymnasium.
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's like you're going back to your high school and you're like talking to like some teacher and you're just like walking through the field. Like that's what this feels like.
All we need is some squeaky like shoes on the basketball court.
Yeah. This is Foley. This is all Foley is. So you said a sauna before. I have a story about the saunas.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay, so
I was gonna say let's talk about the game, but I'd rather hear your story about saunas.
It's kind of funny. So
all right.
So
I'll be the judge of that.
My best friends in the whole world, they are whitewater kayakers. They love whitewater kayaking, and I do not. But
I don't think I've ever been.
But every week there's because it's the middle of winter, there's no way they're going down the river because it's ice. So we have a pool at my school, and they get in their boats and they just roll around in the pool for like an hour. And I just like swim around because they're my friends and I like them and I like hanging out with them.
Of course.
And then afterwards we go sit in the sauna, and I have met a lot of people for the first time while they were naked in the sauna. And it's always a fascinating experience because they always walk in and they look directly at me because it's me and like 4 women in a sauna, and it's always just like, why is he here?
Yeah, or it's like I can't look at the women and be like that guy, so I'm gonna look at the one dude right in the eyes.
I'm gonna look this one dude directly in his eyes, and maybe he'll like not be weird about it. But then it's me, so it's like,
it's gonna be weird. Prashant finally couldn't stay alive.
No, we believed in him though.
I never believed in him. Not once.
I'm trying to stay positive.
Every time he won, it was defying my beliefs.
I want to know what Cathedral does.
Oh, it's a really big reverb.
Oh.
So it's like a really long trail time.
Yeah.
As if you were in it.
What?
I don't get it.
There's a plate.
Oh, you're saying I'm not cool enough to get the engine?
Oh, this one's okay. This is a concert hall.
Yeah, it's a little less
I don't like this.
extreme.
I'm curious what all these do. This one's okay.
Small stage? Yeah. Oh.
No.
It's kind of like got a slap back to it.
Yeah. This is warm lounge. This one's okay.
Warm lounge. Yeah, what is... Oh, it's a really quick trail off
Yeah.
on the reverb.
This one's good. This one sounds more like we're in space.
Yeah.
This is good. Yeah.
You know what this sounds like? This sounds like when you're listening to a podcast where they have to like set up like 12 mics because there's a lot of people on the specific
Yes.
episode, so there's a lot of cross.
Yes. That's perfect.
Yeah. It's almost like I do sound for a living.
Welcome to This American Life.
Well, and welcome to This American Life.
That's a good impression.
Thank you.
I listen to a lot of This American Life.
Tommy came from a small mining town.
Do you listen to Reply All?
Had never even left the state of Ohio.
Reply All is my favorite podcast.
Not enough like the mouth noises.
Yeah. Like I feel like Ira Glass just gets really into like it's.
Drink a glass of water, Ira Glass. If that's her real name. It's a really good name. Both teams here. Let's talk about the game.
Gold has lots of berries, and Prashant has not died yet, so things are looking good.
Both teams have 2 tops to go.
That's true, but Gold only has 2 bottoms, whereas Blue has 3.
That is very true.
All the way down.
No, I know, but it's in preparation for something.
What's going on in this game? Okay, Gold is trying. Oh, Gold.
And that's the game! Oh, I hate that echo.
That's not good.
No. I want it more like, and that's the game. Game, set, match. Sorry. All right.
That was good. Now it's free play. All right.
Free play, baby.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, I have so many beers I haven't drank.
I'm just closing up. I'm gonna mute it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fix this weird.
Yeah, let's fix the bug. What a great way to return to 5v5. Some great matches, some new players.
Yeah. No, it was a good night.
It was a.
We should let Sarah put the teams together every week. We
No,
should let Sarah put the teams together every week. Sure. Yeah, why not? No, what's your roster? Okay. That sounds like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm committed. Let's do this. I'll play with the troll team. All right. What would be your objective? Okay.
I also.
Back up. Okay, all right. Kevin's not going to want to play with me. Okay. All right, well, let me know. I'm glad you told me I was your second choice, so I don't get my hopes up. No, I understand. No. I don't have a team for Charlotte. So.
It could be yours if you want. For the low price of $229. No.
Sexual favors.
Oh, yes.
In that case, certainly I would.
Hard yes.
On stream. Is it?
Yeah, that's on stream. That's a binding contract.
Yeah, hold on. Let me clarify. I'm accepting a gift from you. And I'm just choosing to spend consensual time with you. And whatever happens, happens,
This is now officially canon.
Yeah, it's like...
This is entered into Killer Queen New York canon. It's expensive.
You